Gentlemen and bees, welcome to the stream that answers the question why will they get arrested? Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Hi, Pookie. How's it going? I forgot to add this here. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, perfect. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Why no birthday stream? Because I slept. Because I slept like a baby. And I would do that again. I literally slept like a baby. I'm not even kidding. Yellow than usual. Yeah, sure. But I did sleep like a baby. I slept for like 13 hours straight without anything like, okay, I am going to fucking sleep. That was the idea. Happy daylight birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, this is a bit important. Down here, what you can see, it is a bits thingy. We need to collect at least $20. So I can, like, this is for a book for Straw Hat Luffy. He's a viewer, he's a chatter, he needs a book. He's doing his examinations. He doesn't have a book, and textbooks are expensive. That's why we are running the bits thingy. Whatever money collected goes to him. How much is it? It is $20. I don't know the conversion. I think it's like 1,900 and something rupees. Thank you for the follow, Harry Balzac. Anyway, we are collecting the money through bits. Wait, I can just UPI. I mean, if you want to UPI to him, sure. You can. So if you have it, talk to him. Like, talk to Straw Hat Luffy, and my old account is kind of in a mess right now. Oh, I'm so sorry. Why is that? Yeah, so if you want to help, you can directly UPI him, Pookie, but that is just for you. I wouldn't suggest anyone else because no one else knows him as much as we do. What's going on? We are talking about news, and I'm collecting money for, like, look here, the bits thingy. Hold on, the bits thingy. It's to help a chatter with a textbook. He needs around. So he technically needs around. This is the first time I've heard of him. Yeah, they don't. My laptop's got fucked, so it's in that, and mujhe account details yaad nahi, dude. I'm so sorry. No, so the thing is, he needs the money for the book. The bits thingy, technically, it is a little bit lower, but the thing is, Twitch takes its cut. So if you directly UPI him, it would be cheaper, which is true. You can try. But yeah, you can try if you like. But this is the thing. If you don't know him, but if you still want to help, we need $20 in total. Could you DM him to send me the UPI details? Sure, but after the stream, not right now. After the stream, not right now. Hold on. After the stream, we can do that. Yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of this then. Are you sure you can? How much can you do with this? In that would determine if I get rid of this or not. How much can you? I can do 2K. Yeah, so don't worry. You don't have to do 2K then. If you're sending him directly, you don't have to do 2K. Thank you so much for the bits. Pookie just said that how many days do you usually go without sleep in order to sleep 13 hours straight? I don't really sleep at all ever. Thank you for the 100 bits. I'll send that to him as well. But I'm going to remove this because Pookie just said he's going to fund the book entirely. So how do I do this? Overlay, edit. Dude, I normally sleep like 3 hours. So that's my issue. Okay, what is this new thing? Delete. Yeah, save this. Okay. Is this a New Zealand trade that oh, this needs to be higher. Is this a New Zealand trait that I don't know about? Yes. I can't really sleep properly. My brain is full of shit most of the days. So I'm unable to sleep whatsoever. So I sleep much better after an energy drink. Unironically, sleep much better after an energy drink. Never before. So it's like either you drink energy or you don't do shit. Anyway, thank you so much, friend of a friend, for the 100 bits. I'm gonna send them to. What do you mean, you hypocrite? Damn good way to celebrate a birthday, I guess. Yeah, it was amazing. I slept, then we went to a restaurant and then slept. Depends. I've got days with 3 hours, with 14 hours as well, and no matter what, both sleep period feels shit. I felt so good though, unironically, like I did not do anything. I did not do anything. I literally laid down, scrolled, watched Blacklist, went for the date with my partner, came back, slept again until today morning. Today morning, 11. I had a fun day. Again, see, I've watched Blacklist 3 times. Yeah, I've slept after a Red Bull as well. Dude, you have ADHD. Like, I sleep the best after an energy drink. The best. Like, not even kidding. I sleep the best after an energy drink. Hold on. Where is this straw hat, Luffy? I swear. You do like it is fucking weird. It's fucking weird. I understand that. I have told people this and they do not believe me how well I sleep after an energy drink. I'll have like 3 hours of sleep after drinking 4 to 8 Red Bulls. Dude, listen, you are not ADHD. You're gonna give yourself the symptoms of ADHD. Stop drinking fucking Red Bull. For one, it is on the BDS list. For two, it is not good for you. You're fucking 14. God damn. Jesus fucking Christ, Pookie. Why would you ever drink so many Red Bull? Jesus Christ. Like how many? Like 4 per day or something? Fucker, give me that money. I'll donate it instead. Jesus Christ. Are you James Spader fan or something? Like, yeah, I mean, I love James Spader. I am a fan. Like, his acting is fucking amazing. My Red Bulls give you an headache instead of me? Abso-fucking-lutely. Dude, I am literally worried about you. You do realize that. Like, why do you think I'm so against you drinking so many fucking Red Bulls? I am a James Spader fan. Yes, that is absolutely true. I am a fan. I absolutely love the Red Arena theory as well. Like, I don't know if you know this, the Red Arena theory. His performance in The Office is your favorite, dude. You haven't seen shit if you haven't watched. You haven't watched Blacklist yet. I don't understand how people get addicted to caffeine. My body has never liked that. It's never had a caffeine hit. Yeah, because you're ADHD. ADHD people really feel like it's very hard for ADHD people to get addicted to something. He's bald. You like bald. You would look great bald. Yeah, I would look great bald. That reminds me of the AI picture you generated of me, Pookie. God damn it. God damn it. Anyway, the thing is, if you watch James Spader in Blacklist, like one of his finest acting ever, bro, it's very easy for ADHD to get addicted. Come on. No. It is easy for ADHD to get addicted, but you can just forget about that addiction as well. Like there are 2 kinds of ADHD technically. You can literally forget about your addiction. Because I have. Dude, I can tell you this. I forgot about smoking weed. Yeah, no, cigs are difficult. Yes, cigs are difficult. I smoke like every good morning, Sarbo, good morning. I smoke on the daily. It is very hard to get rid of cigarette smoking as a habit because cigarettes are readily available. I have smoked all of the Zazas. The point is, weed is very easy to give up if you are ADHD. You just forget. Lord, listen, the thing is, I have ADHD medication, right? ADHD medication is literally, and I'm not kidding, one of the most addictive medication that you can have as a normal person. Me forgets to take it. Like, I would literally forget to take my ADHD medication. There is like a huge warning on it, get extremely addictive. Be very careful. I'm like, fuck, this is not addictive enough. Yeah, I thought ADHD makes you substitute one addiction for the other. Yes, literally your bio on Discord. I know that is true. See, it does make you substitute one addiction for the other, but the addiction itself needs to be something. If it's not, you just forget. You just zone out from taking the meds. Like, seriously, I have forgotten to take my meds every fucking single day. I take all my meds right before I go to sleep. It's only way I found to be consistent. But how, like, see, if you have depression meds, that makes sense. Like, that is possible because depression meds, half-life in your body is quite long. ADHD meds, it's 6 hours max, even with delayed release. So if I take at night and I fall asleep, I would have a very nice sleep, but I will wake up not having that meds work on me, which is a problem. Oh, multiple times a day. So you take like you sleep multiple times a day. So you take those meds multiple times a day. I mean, that's a way around it, I guess. I mean, that works. Yeah, dude. Like, I have an issue with antihistamines. I don't know. It was multiple times a day. No. So the thing is, no. I take it once a day in the morning. So for like the working hours that I'm technically working, I mean, supposed to be working, I'm under the influence of the drug. This is the time, like when I stream, like the moment that I'm streaming right now is when the drugs wear off. That's why I drink this on the side. Wake up, drugs work. Do you think I could get diagnosed and get SMED within a week? Yes. I'm going back to India for like 10 days. You can get diagnosed and get drugs within a week. Yes, that is true. It is one test. Hold on. Let me just send you the test. It's called the DIVA test. This is the DIVA test. This is the test. You see the test here? This is the test you have to do. Yes, I'm a fucking diva. Thank you very much for coming to my TED Talk. Everyone here is such a diva, lol. Yes, especially if you are positive of ADHD. You are a fucking diva. Just like me. Plus, seriously, by the way, can we go back to James Spader talk? I fucking love that man. Like, one of the best actors out there, like, bar none. Like, like Boston Legal was still okay. You should really watch Blacklist. Seriously, I am waiting. I am a diva. You are definitely diva. What non-BDS carbonated drink do you like? Jeek, Tiger. That is my go-to. Those are both of them are non-BDS. They are not on the BDS list. Both of them are quite decent. I like Jeek more than Tiger. There was also a Lula kind of a drink, but they stopped selling the one that I liked. Like, seriously, Jeek, seriously. Sponsor. I drink like you every day. Like a little ritual that you like around it. It's like super cute pill organizer. Dude, I swear to you, I've tried everything. Is this in the EU? Yes, it's in the EU. It's in Poland. Like, seriously, I have tried every bit of organizer there is. I have tried everything. You know what helps in me taking my medication? You know what helps? Sarin. Sarin helps me. My dog. You know how he helps? Get it in NL. NL is Netherlands. I'm sorry. NL is Netherlands. No. Not take feed. Pet. He's gone for a walk. So the thing is, every morning I have to walk Sarin. Every morning, Netherlands, perfect. Every single morning, I have to walk Sarin. And every single morning, before I go for a walk, I take the pills. So he has known that. So now what he'll do is he'll wait near where I keep my pills every fucking morning. So I take the pills and walk him. He is absolutely a perfect, and he reminds me of taking my pills every day. The only time I forget to take the pills these days is when my partner walks Sarin and I don't walk him. Like today. He's a very good boy. He's an excellent fucking boy. Like, seriously. Sarin is bliss. Sarin's a fucking bliss to be around. Although he does like to lick a lot. Monster BRB from Aldi. Dude, no. Don't drink Monster. Thank you. Please. PepsiCo BDS. Plus general... stop drinking Monster. Dude, you have other options there. You have other options. You don't need to drink Monster. Come on. Be serious. Yes, because PepsiCo. Thank God Squirt isn't BDS. Oh yeah, you drink Squirt. God damn it, I forgot what it was called. Yeah, so Sarbo's favorite drink is a Squirt. Straight from the nozzle. Let that, God, that sounds wrong. Let that sink in for like 5 seconds. Yeah, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. It is an aura. Like, you have no idea how, because Sarbo like drinks the thing directly on cam when Sarbo is streaming. I was just like, what the fuck? It was so weird to read that. It's so good. It's grapefruit soda with no caffeine. I think that's a medical condition. PSA: if Squirt comes in grapefruit flavor, I swear, please look at a doctor. It ideally should be a bit salty. Yeah, straight raw dogging it. Absolute fucking lutely. Yeah, straight fucking raw dogging it. Yeah, true. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Dude, Exo, shut the fuck up. You're not buying Squirt anywhere. There is Ruby Rex. Oh, that's even worse issue. Like, please call the doctor if you get that. God damn. No, I don't think it's going to be allowed in India. People are very prudish. Like, people are very prudish. Ugh. Can I brag a little bit? Like, can I brag? It looks like beer. Yes, it looks, sure. Can I brag that I can tap the keg very easily if there is a person who likes to get that keg tapped? Like, well, anyway, after this, I'm probably getting banned on like YouTube. Both. No, like keg. Like keg. Like, we're talking about Squirt as a form of a drink in a keg. So tap the keg. Uh, he's talking about making someone squirt. Yes, that is exactly what I'm talking about. I have never missed an O as well, which is fun. We are literally talking about squirting. Come on. Come on. We're literally talking about squirting. I have never missed an O. Never missed an O in my fucking life. Not just my O, but their O. Like, I've missed my O a lot more than their O. Oh, I mean, I have never done it myself, so I don't know how that feels. But based on what I have known about with my partners who are female, it's quite nice. I love some Vikings. Thank you very much. Yeah, we are very generous. But I did once Ruby Red Squad, and I did go to the. Yeah, thank you. That sounds horrid. Like, that literally sounds horrid. Like, what like internal bleeding and shit. Like, come on. That sounds fucking horrid. Yeah, no shit. Like, what was it? Was it because of a rupture, or was it because of like just blood thinners? Yeah. Okay. I mean, sure. Hey, Pirate Luffy, dude, get your book, get your book. What? Adenomyosis. I have no idea what that is. I need to go check it out. Dude, talk to Pookie right now. You can get your book. Oh, okay. I understand adenomyosis. Yeah. Send up. You are, yeah, it's Friday. Dude, or by do it. Yeah, looking for it up will make more sense. Yeah, no, yeah. It makes more sense now. Yeah. Because my brain went to adenochrome. And I was like, what? I have read too much bad news for, like, I have been changed physically after reading all of that shit. Dude, private, dude, DM people, please, DM people. I had to get the uterus out. It was a oh shit! I'm so sorry. Do not, like, just to be clear, both of you, do not exchange more than required. I do not need people's, like, history coming out. I understand it's a good cause, but still, protect each other. You are an open book. Yeah, fair enough. No, like, fair enough. Doesn't matters, but I mean, what are we DMing for? No, so I was running, like, okay, I was like, if you scroll back to the stream, oh no, this technically for you guys. If you scroll back to the stream, I was running the bits thingy for funding the book for Straw Hat Luffy or Pirate Luffy 7, so he can buy the book for his exams, textbook. But like, a friend of a friend sent 100 bits, and on that point, right after that, Pookie said he could fund the entire book because it is not that costly. So I'm gonna send Pirate Luffy those 100 bits, whatever the change is, and then Pookie is gonna send the rest. And that's how we are funding Pirate Luffy's textbook for his exam. So yeah, and then I removed it because, I mean, it was funded. So it does. How are you beating the heat in Poland, bro? Dude. See the fan? I have a fan. That's it. Plus, again, Indian. I'm actually fine with the heat, to be honest with you. Like, just a small fan works for me. Polish houses are fucking hot. Seriously. Polish houses are fucking hot. Like, the walls heat up like shit. So what I do is, I can't handle heat. I am so sorry. Like, Poland is getting hotter and hotter because of the heat wave. Like, absolute fucking heat wave. Houses are insane. Yeah, no, dude, same fucking houses. They're meant to keep the heat in and not outside. It's fucking hell. Left with mystery pain, body holds a lot of trauma. It's not mystery pain. So when you lose a limb or when you lose an organ, your body still maps it out in your brain. So, and it gives phantom pain. It's called a phantom pain. It happens. Like, people who do not have, like, a leg will get itches on the part that is missing. Oh, it's a different kind of pain. Okay. Because, yeah, sure. Dude, yeah, no. Also, yes, Drink Slayer. Drink Slayer or Drink Slayer? I think I asked that before. Like, does ooh, does this name mean you lay drinks or you slay drinks? Ooh. I am just asking for my own confirmation. I think I forgot. Because, oh, Phantom Pain, MGS, good old days. Oh, shit. Both? Damn, you should come to Poland. We'll lay some nice drinks and slay the fucking them out. Like, Poland has such good bars sometimes. Like, we had a very good LGBTQ bar earlier. It was called Ha. Like, just Ha. And it was just the fucking best. But it kind of went out. It's physical. Definitely, it's triggered in the random. It's hard to figure out. And all of the tests look perfect. No. So it is a physical, like phantom pain is physical pain. It just goes through the nerves, like, but there is no target. Sorry. What other drinks are good there? Dude, my go-to is a Long Island iced tea. Sure. I'm sorry. I just, because whenever I heard mystery pain, I was like, oh, that's probably phantom. I shouldn't have assumed that much, yeah. No, fair. It is, I agree, it's a physical pain. I mean, to be fair, phantom pain is also physical pain. Anyway, sorry. My go-to is a Long Island iced tea. I also like a Negroni. A good Negroni is very hard to find. Is Luffy here? Yes, he was here. I don't know if he's still here. I don't think he's here anymore. Hasn't sent yet. Sure. It sure is. The mirror cure phantom pain is a lot of time. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that works. I don't know. Like, I wish that were true. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm not sure about that. I have never known like a thing for phantom pain. Fair enough. I mean, if it tricks the brain, yeah. The name is older nowadays. I'm more of a joint slayer. Dude, I can't leave Poland, or I would be in Netherlands every other day. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that. Yeah. Like, I can't physically leave Poland because of my immigration issue. So no, I can't physically leave Poland. Immigration issue. Oh, did you finish your paper? Yes, I did. And I got the reviews back. So I'm going to have to rewrite the whole shit. Jesus Christ. Yeah, now you're just rubbing it in, Drink Slayer. Just rubbing it in at this point. Like, just rubbing it in. I'm going to start working on because I got it like earlier, but yesterday I wasn't working. So after the stream, I'm going to work on it. I love Phantom Pain. Oh, Jesus. If I ever visit, I'll get you weed. You won't be able to. They'll confiscate it on the border. The only kind of way in okay, I'm not gonna say shit. Land routes. They got dogs. Yes, they got a hella dogs. But they got like really good dogs. They're very nice. See, the thing is, whenever I cross the border, they check me like 3 times. Like, seriously, the country that I'm leaving from and the country that I'm entering both check me like, surprise, random inspection time. So I get checked a lot. All dogs are good boys and good girls. Yes. Like, it is a fucking menace. Like, why is my neck? Phantom Pain is a game. Same, bro. Bearded brown men have it bad. Abso-fucking-lutely. and then on that top of it, then there is my partner. Okay, listen. Now, people who do not know, my partner is white, which means she uses the aeroplane as like it's a bus stand. I am not even kidding. We were coming back from Greece. There was a guy who was like, "Can you look after my bag?" Like literally, "Can you look after my bag?" And he left it there, and she said yes, and he left his bag there and left. He was going to the toilet or something. I was shit scared. I told her directly, if they get us, I am gonna say, you are not with me. Yeah, you are one of those white. Yeah. Rude to be so braggadocious. Some of us can't grow beards. Okay. I mean, I literally had this conversation with my little brother because he's balding right now. And yesterday I was on call with my little brother. He's technically my brother from my aunt's son, technically. So I was just calling him, and like he was looking at my beard and he was looking at my hair and he was just staring at it. He's like 22. And he was just like talking to me, and he was just like, stop. I'm going to stop calling. I'm not going to look at you because you have hair, because he's losing hair like a lot. And he's probably going to be bald by 25 or 26. And I'm like, I'm 30, right? And this is my hairline. Not a single millimeter up or down. Non-racist white people are so colored. It makes me cry how cute humanity is. What? White people can get away with... Yeah, they do. They fucking do. To be honest, I would also trust people with my bag in an airport. Harry Potter. Zach, you're fucking Indian. Please don't. It doesn't matter if you have an American passport. It doesn't matter if you have an American passport. As long as you're Indian looking or Indian passing, please do not do that. Haha, my apologies. Seriously, nothing worse than getting stuck at an airport, especially if they think you are doing something. Airport is international territory. They can keep you indefinitely. They can cancel your visas. They can take your passports away. Don't even get me started on if they can make you sign something or not. Like, they will try and get you to sign a confession in their native language, whatever it is, and then make sure that you're arrested for it. Yeah, you can get trapped inside an airport. Yes, that is true. Like, yeah, like some people have lived like 20, 30 years in an airport. Like the guy recently who has the longest stint in an airport died in 2019 in the airport. Like, bro, do not think airport is a safe place, especially if you're brown. It is not. Search me on the bus and train going to Germany from Netherlands. Yeah, I know. I fucking know. They do that to me too. What the fuck? Kirti, it's the truth. The only place brown people are not searched is the ST from Mumbai to Nagpur or Gujarat or wherever. Everywhere else, we get searched just as much. Hello, people. Hello, Pookie. Hello, Kirti. Hi, welcome back. 20 years is crazy. What 20 years? Huh? I don't understand 20 years one. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Oh, the airport. Yeah. My partner screamed like, hey, is the airport. Like, hold on. The guy died. Bro, I never got searched. It's because I don't look threatening. That is not... That, dude, no. That is not the reason why. I don't know why you didn't get searched, but what were you doing, by the way? Where were you going to and fro? Hey, Kairos, thank you for raid. Thank you for the raid. 31 people. I'm fucking amazing. Thank you so much. We were just in the lobby time. I would prefer that. Hey, guys, how you doing? Yo, guys, I got banned from... yeah, thank you for the follow. Why can't I see your name? Gamma Labdel Nasir. Hello, welcome, Raiders. Sarbo coming in from both ends as a raider and someone who was already here. Papa's kush me so bad. Yeah, I know. Dude, you're young. I'm not like getting past Kairos' rules just so you can watch his fucking streams. Like, seriously. I have worked at an airport in England. Really? Oh my God, that's cool. I got to change my name. That's cool. Labdel Nasir. Nasser. I'm everywhere. Yeah, Sarbo is literally everywhere. I don't even understand how they do it. Like, come on. Like, seriously, subscribe now. Thank you very much. Yeah, by the way, that is something new I got. Like, no, here, where it just pops up every 30 minutes. Easy peasy. Abel Nasir brother. Abdel? Sorry. Shit. My pronunciations of names are bad. Please don't get me wrong. It's absolutely horrendous. Just letting you know. For people who are new here, I will never pronounce your name correctly. I don't know what you put in there. My brain is never registering it. For sake, I read Inqalab as Iqbal once upon a time. He corrected me like 300 times. I would still get his name wrong. My brain doesn't register names. You got my name in one? I mean, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't. You had to correct me how to pronounce it. You had to write Sar. Bo. That's how I got it. I was wrong. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is the guy we are talking about. So true, you never pronounce my name right either. Kriti? I say Kirti. Yes, fucking shit. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Mehran Kirimi Nasiri. Hey, literally, similar name. Yeah, the dude literally was in the airport for a very long time. Did you take to learn my name? Dude, I just call you Pookie. I never, there's a reason why I don't go beyond Cookie. Yeah, it's so funny. I'm so sorry. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, please. Thank you. If you're in the Europe, please do. Especially, it is very helpful. So I can get your name wrong even more. Oh my God, this story is sad. It is. Is it sad? No, I think this is a story of a really autistic person who really liked living in the airport. Because I am not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. He went back. Like, look at his death. He had a heart attack in Terminal 2F. It's Pookie. Yeah, I know Pookie. That's why I don't go beyond that. At Charles de Gaulle Airport, Gauli Airport, sorry, he went back there to die there. I'm not even kidding. So I think he was just really autistic. And he just really loved living there. And this is not even the only, like, he was given French citizenship. He was given UK citizenship, Canadian citizen. Yeah, man died doing what he loved. Yes, living in an airport. Absolutely. I felt like home at some point. Yeah, I know. Like, but he was given citizenships, by the way. He was given citizenships to go back, like, to go live in the country, in France, in UK, in Canada. He said no to every single one of them. So, like, okay, at this point, yeah, he kind of loved being there. I never know why. Like, there is also another thing. The gal of this Naseri guy, yes. Wait, he was supposed to leave there or he chose to? So the thing is, when he got there, he gave a story that his documents were lost. But there are some people, some family members who suggest that he actually couriered all of his documents back before he boarded the airplane to this airport. And then he gave the story that his documents were lost. That's his family member saying it. And then he was given, I have 420 channel points. Is this a sign? Yes, sign. Go fucking smoke. And then go sub to the channel. Thank you. It really helps. We are like really down at this point. I really need to pay people. I haven't gotten the, like, we didn't cross like $50. So I couldn't pay a producer. I couldn't pay Blaze as well. It's a whole thing. The money is just still fucking stuck. So please, thank you. I was treated worse in the airport and others. Yes, that is true. But you haven't ever come to Poland. So Indian airport seems fairly decent as compared. Like Poland, they'll have like 3 really hot men in front of you trying to check you out. Like seriously, they were fucking hot, okay? They were like supermodels. But they were like really buff supermodels. So you kind of have to be careful with them as well. Yeah. So I was just like thinking, okay, uh, do I want to go back in the back room with them or not? And I was just like, yeah, no, I'm in a relationship. Sorry. I have to pass. Please don't. Don't make me. I don't want to get down that road. Not right now, anyway. Anyway, so coming back to this guy was like given a citizenship. Hold on. Where is this? Um, the attempts were made for him to new documents issued in Belgium. The authorities would do so only if Nasseri presented himself in person. In 1995, Belgian authorities granted permission for him to travel to Belgium, but only if he agreed to live there under supervision as a social worker. Nassir refused on the grounds he wanting to enter UK as originally intended. Both France and Belgium offered Nasseri residency. Fucking, I don't get my residency. He was fucking offered. I'll go live in the airport if I get my. But he refused to sign the papers as they listed him as being Iranian rather than British and did not show his preferred name. Dude, like at this point, what does terrorist CMS? Oh, sorry. I should probably change it to terrorist Hemanta Biswa Sharma because what he's doing. We literally haven't started the discussion yet. This is just a random tangent we are going to. The discussion is very thorough. He's targeting people now, and we are going to go through what he's like targeting about. I just don't want to rush into things. That is the only thing there is. I should probably, but maybe not. I'm never really sure if I should rush into something or not. Anyway, fine, whatever. Guys, I should probably give this PSA anyway. Please do try and support if you can. If you are in the European Union or the US, if you have like Amazon Prime account, it is literally free for you. So please try and do that. It helps a lot. It really helps a lot. I need the money, to be fair, mostly to pay others at this point. I don't mind working alone, but I have other people to pay for. That also, by the way, includes Ayman. Jesus, that money is so fucking stuck. Literally, I kid you not, we were down like a few cents or something right at the edge of 50. And the money is not going to come. Anyway, fuck that. Let's just begin. Hold on. Fucking shit. Hold on. 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing in a fucking second. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. So the thing that happened was my underwear was up my scrotum. I'm not even kidding. And it was digging into it like for a second, I hope the people at the TSA do. They were that sexy. Having said that, this was uncomfortable. And I was an NRI a big chunk of my life. Really? That's cool. Where were you living, by the way? That's crazy in this heat. Yes, I know, but goddamn, I still remember the TSA people. I have a partner. I'm not gonna say shit beyond that. I have a partner and I love them very much. But I have eyes. Looking for revolution, hearing about underwear shit, the sheer sacrifices. Well, you kind of have to. You still wearing an underwear in this weather? Yes. Oman mostly and the UK. Dude, why did you leave? Dude, if we can't talk about underwear, if we can't be open, how the fuck do you think we are gonna handle a revolution where all of the shit comes in? You have to be ready. Talking about like the broader goal of the channel, let the boys breathe, brother. Yeah, I'm trying. It's very hard. No, I'm not gonna expand on what, how. wherever. If anything, I'm too comfortable with bodily functions. Yes. No, we know, Sarbo. We know. We know you're extremely comfortable with bodily functions. Anyway, on that point, I would like to suggest this. Please remember, the Indian government is pushing us down. For example, hold on, shorts. This has 10 views to a 7610. It is not possible to have those views on a short. On contrast, on Instagram, where we are fucking new with 69 followers, nice, we have over 2000, 1400, 2000, 1700, 2274, 586, 589. So please, if you can, do share. That is important. Do get the name out. We are literally fighting the fucking Indian government at this point and every other government around. Like, if you want me to be unapologetic and not succumb to median voter, which I'm not going to anyway, I've been asking the same question myself since I got to India. It's too late now. I'm so sorry. If we, we are never, to be fair, to be completely honest, I'm never going to succumb to median voter theorem. I don't want to, but if that is to be possible, you have to start sharing. You have to start doing shit on YouTube as well. That's how we get the name out. Not many Indians are on Twitch. We have to get them here. Looks like Insta account is going to blow up pretty soon. I sure. Insta fucking scares me. Like, I'm not joking. But seriously, we are literally fighting suppression here. Like, if I posted everything on Insta, it would probably, because Insta suppression is not there because we just started. YouTube suppression, like, it is there. It is on every fucking one. Like, we are literally suppressed on X as well. Like, for someone with my numbers, normally doing like what? 46,704 views, 234 views. It's not a lot. Today, for the first time, I praised Congress on my Insta story and started getting reels which said there have terrorist attacks and more deaths in Congress era, and got reduced to 2004 and 2026. I can't really put an argument against that. Yeah, dude, that is their trying. That's what they do. That's what they fucking do. That is what you call the capitalists, the fucking fascists reading Gramsci far more than fucking leftists. There is an inherent issue in Indian leftism. Indian leftism depends on this idea that you magically read Marxist and arrive at this like thesis that Marxist is the best shit ever on your own, and then you join the movement. They do not do propaganda the way fascists do propaganda, which they should, but they do not. Even right now, when Neha Bora is getting the space kind of that she deserves, coming out of the light of the CJP, they are not aiming it at the people, which is a problem. No one in my collective sphere talks about Neha Bora. They talk about CJP. They talk about AAP. They talk about even Congress. The best Neha Bora has currently is like this CPI ML post. Hold on, where is this? I'm going to quickly find the CPI ML post. The left outreach is in shambles, absolutely. And that is what we are trying to fix. That is the thesis of this. Where is ML liberation? Yeah. Where is this post? They have like one post over this. That is literally what the whole thing was started as, a way to collectively gather the leftists here. I am not joking. This is literally the thesis of this channel. And we will do it. We'll get it done. Maybe it was in Jharkhand. We'll get it done. We'll get it done eventually. We just need help from you, mostly. We have to try and get the name out. We have to try and get the word out. You really can't Like, I can't do it without you. I can tell you as much. I cannot do it without you. Without you, it is not fucking possible. Hold on. This is so fucking hard to even find. God damn it. Did they delete the post? Yeah. Hold on. Congress did address students in Jharkhand, but their PR game is so shit that no one even recognizes them on Insta. Yeah, no, everyone's like everyone other than BJP and AAP, their Instagram shit, their Twitch shit, yeah, found it, is absolutely horrid. Like, the best they did was post this. Like, look at this. Do you think this is something that's going to get people on the road? Like, come on, who thought this was a good idea? Do you think Gen Z, Gen Alpha is going to look at it like a old person ass poster and be like, no, that's shit I'm supporting? Is this your shit? Like, come on. Like, the fuck are we going to do, dude? The fuck. This is why left never wins. This is why left never wins. I've said this so many fucking times. I have like 7 fucking videos over this. What is happening? What is happening on oh, everyone is posting their desk on Sarah's channel. Anyway, sorry. That I got distracted a little bit. Whip up that deck, bro. What deck? Can fund right wing, but will never fund. Dude, it's not the capitalist funding the right wing or the left wing. Like, left wing needs to do their organization on their own anyway. Whip up that deck. I don't understand what do you mean by whip up that deck. By the way, would you like in the background for me to have a sign or me to have a bookshelf and a sign? I don't know what whip up that deck means. The thing is, it's like, stop depending on capitalists to fund shit. We are a community, right? We can do it ourselves. Cool. So I'm going to get a bookshelf. Like, we can do this ourselves. We don't need capitalists to fund us. Hold on. Does this work? Yo. Yeah, perfect. It works perfectly. Oh, belated happy. Oh, sorry. What am I fucking reading? Oh, happy belated birthday. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much, Sarah. I literally I was talking about you guys. Go follow Sarah. I was literally talking about you right now. Because like I saw your message about like post your desk. I was like, fuck yeah. I was like ignoring the entirety. My birthday was yesterday. Hold on. I need to take the name, copy the name. Yes. Sarah is an amazing creator, guys. If you can, please do follow Sarah. They do games. The left parties are castes. They refuse to hold what? Hold creeps accountable, and Islamophobia as well, refusing to implement the Sakar committee report while won't people sign themselves up for libertarian movement? Yes. Thanks so much, Cups. Oh my God, Bilal, thank you so much, Kriti. Yeah, I'll be doing the desk reviews when there are enough desks in the chat, which I think would be today or tomorrow. Perfect. Yes, no, Chota, I completely understand where you're getting at. I absolutely completely understand where you're getting at, and that is absolutely fucking true. The only, like, listen, we have to get to a place where we can change their way of thinking. We have to start getting people more involved in politics and into these organizations to change them from the inside. Like right now, they're filled with Savarna folk, like literally filled with Savarna folk. Hold on. I need to do something about this. Hold on. I really need to do something about this. Because when I have to read, I have to do this, which is not very nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly, like, I'm going to change this layout later. I'm going to change this layout. Yes, I'm going to change this layout where all of the information is on the right. All of the text is on the left. So I don't really have to switch my head left and right too much to see the chat. Anyway, the side end of it is like fucking idiotic. Yeah, no, true. Yeah, how do I do that again? I forgot. Anyway, I will do it later. So let's start with today. Let's lock in. We are like at 1 hour mark. So let's fucking lock in. Yeah, MSA accusation is correct. Polybutyl. Dude, I have no idea what that means. BAM-SEF accusation is. Hold on, I need to Google that. All India Backward and Minority Community Employee Federation accusation is correct, and Polito Bureau is very Savarna. I mean, my accusation on that it's like highly centralized to, or their accusation. Yeah, sure. What is their accusation? I don't know. I don't know what their accusation is. Delimitation 2026, will BJP achieve 2/3 majority? I think sadly they will. That is the sad part. I think they shouldn't, but I think sadly they will. Yeah, the leadership will absolutely completely Savarna, dude. Just go through the list. It is fucking Savarna. There is no balance there. No, they will. I'm gonna cry. It is. What can they do to stop it? What can they do to stop it? What can they do to stop the goddamn delimitation? Absolutely fucking nothing, because they are not together. First chance gets up, TMC betrays the overall goal. Literally betrays. There is talks of betrayal from Samajwadi Party as well right now. If the left can't come together under the same banner, which is ideologically left, we fucking lose. And right now, again, listen, I'm not going to say ideological purity is the right way to go, but conceding to the right at every step is not the discussion that you need to be having about ideological purity. And that is the problem, because when we talk about ideological purity, we are not talking about like, hey, should we include like CPI, CPIML, CPIM, CPI Maoist together or no. That is not the that is the discussion when you're talking about ideological purity. Even like Congress, like, hey, should we partner with the Congress? Sure. The discussion now, like people accused you of ideological purity if you are saying we should be careful of AAP. That is what their accusation is, because for some weird reason, they consider that AAP is a leftist organization, which is stupid, which is absolutely idiotic. Because AAP itself is center-right. They claim to be center-right. They have released blasphemy laws in Punjab, like full majority. Yeah, they think AAP is leftist, which is a whole other can of worms. Then after this, it hasn't ended yet. Then they try to switch like Appians and like the app affiliated influencers, make nerd and like the co will tell you that saying app is right wing and we should be careful of CJP because of their deep links is ideological purity, and why can't you just take a revolution as it is? Again, first, like we can even discuss whether it's a revolution or a reactionary movement that have failed to achieve any of its goals at this point of time. No FIRs have been taken back. The replacement for Dharmendra Pradhan is unironically worse than Dharmendra Pradhan. And now the whole shit is going on. Prashant Kishore winning and 111 BJP resigning in Madhya Pradesh gives me some hope at least. Yes, it does give you some hope. We are going to talk about that as well. By the way, I did not put it, didn't even have proper demands in the first place. Yes, it didn't have proper demands and it didn't really get through those proper demands. Hold on. I'm just going to try and... hold on. Just give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. The IG user, what? Plus 17. So 54, 7, 6. Hold on. I forgot. $160. Yeah. One second. Yeah. Sorry. Give me just 1 second, guys. 1 second. Yeah, IG user realization pissed me off so much. Yeah, no, the one that you sent. No one likes the person anyway. You can feel secure in the fact that no one really likes that person. So you don't have to worry about that, to be fair. So now what I have to do is I have to move this here. I can move this here. And I can move this here. Does this work? Actually, yes, this works. Guys, give me just 1 second, okay? In the background, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to fix this for us. So I can be more reactive to you and not have such a huge issue talking to you. So edit transform, right side needs to be... Yeah. Plus 50 plus 75. What is 50 plus 75, guys? 1025. Yeah. So now look at this. Whoop. Nope. Nope. Okay. I fucked it up. Okay, I fucked it up. I fucked it up again. God damn it. Okay. How do I fuck this shit up so badly? Okay, perfect. And now the new propaganda in Bangladesh, Muslim protesting against BJP in West Bengal, which they think Bangladesh had so much influence in West Bengal. Yes. We are going to come to that. We are going to come to that. Don't worry about it. The reason where we have to come to that is because it is important and no one is talking about it. Like I checked because the thing that we're talking about is today is about Hemant Biswa Sharma literally going out of his way to... Hemant Biswa Sharma going out of his way... Okay, hold on. Did I fix this? Yes, I think I did. I think this is possible. This is possible, guys. Guys, this is possible. This is happening. You're going to see the beauty right after, which is basically you're not going to see any change whatsoever, which is the fun part of this. Perfection. This is called perfection. The sheer horror, absolutely. But this is perfection. Thank you. The the thing, we have to fight against this, to be honest with you guys. We have to fight against this. Like now, I don't have to. I can just read your comments very easily, which is the perfect part. Yeah. Okay, the love for Inqilab currently without ideology and proper leadership, it will work against us. Bangladesh, Nepal, more right-wing governments are now in power, and now Prahlad Joshi is in power worse. Yes, that is so true. Which is an issue, right? Which is an issue right now that we are facing. That we are facing a population that really wants the revolution, but does not understand what the revolution means and what they have to give up on. They do not know what to talk about. The current revolution is supporting the prime minister. That is also a form of revolution they think it is. Like, I'm not kidding. The current idea behind all of this is we have to support the prime minister. They're pushing that narrative. And now the propaganda in Bangladeshi Muslims protesting against BJP in West Bengal, which they think Bangladesh has so much influence on West Bengal. Yes, that is true. Reason why the bullshit reservation Hardware thing started? Yes, it is a thing to distract the public. It is a thing to distract the public. Like, I don't think it got started out of this idea that we have to somehow stop the people of India from looking for their own good. I don't think that. I think it is completely natural that people like casteist and racist people will start something like that. But the reason why it is getting pushed so much, like 4 million subscribers or like followers within a day, is because the right wing keeps boosting it as a way to modulate it to fit their agenda better. This is like Nick Shirley. Like, do you guys know Nick Shirley? Nick Shirley is a expose journalist who's not technically a journalist. Yada, yada, yada. So Nick Shirley came into prominence after an expose on Minnesota. Oh no, Dick Shirley, yes. Which the government of America uses an excuse to invade its own territory of Minnesota. That is what is happening with the reservation Hatao. That is why it is getting so much traction. That is it. Okay, listen, I just saw something. I just saw something, guys. I just saw something. What is this?
मजबूत करने के लिए, और दूसरा ये कि इस आंदोलन को मजबूत करने के लिए हमसे जो हेल्प हो सकती है वो हम सारी हेल्प करेंगे।
सबसे बड़ी हेल्प तो उनका ये कहना है, आप चले आइए, समर्थन करिए
जी,
फिजिकल। अब चलिए, आपके ट्रिप चल रही है समझ में आता है, लेकिन सीजेपी के बाकी लोग तो जा सकते हैं, इस पर क्या
हाँ, हम बिल्कुल उसी का प्लान कर रहे हैं अभी। लेकिन क्या हुआ ना, 36 दिन तक हमारा आंदोलन चला, तो उसमें कई सारे लोग हमारे बीमार भी पड़ चुके हैं। आशुतोष भी बीमार था, अभी वो रिकवर हो रहा है। और उसी के बाद हमारी मीटिंग जो करनी थी वो हमें पिछले हफ्ते ही करनी थी, लेकिन क्योंकि 36 दिनों का आंदोलन था, किसी को जरा भी आराम नहीं मिला था, तो लोग थोड़ा अपना घर चले गए थे, बीमार हो गए थे, सारे रिकवर कर रहे। रत्ना भी बीमार हो गई। रत्ना का कल ही मुझे मैसेज आया कि तू बीमार है, ये तो मीडिया में पता चल जाता है, हम लोग भी तो बीमार है, हमारे ऊपर कौन ध्यान दे रहा है।
Yeah, dude, no, they are fucking lying. They have lied so much at this point. I'm just like, don't get at me like I'm looking at news algebra, but seriously, they have seriously lied a lot throughout this. Like, the only person there on ground who was also on hunger strike, and surprisingly, the only one on hunger strike and not sick is Neha Bora, and she's currently in Jharkhand. So that either CJP are like these like children with the constitution and fortitude of a fucking baby, or Neha Bora is like the Iron Lady of India. God damn, how much you fucking lie in this fucking country, man. Geez, Shirley, lol. Sorry, guys, listen. Does anyone want to be, like, if Bliss is not here, does anyone want to be a mod? Anyone with experience, does anyone want to be a mod? Because I think Bliss is not here, and I can't, like, with this new setup, I can't see things that have been flagged. I can't accept or deny anything. Dude, anyone wants to be a mod, I cannot pay you at the given time. Okay. Hold on. How do I do that again? Hold on. Huh? What is this? No, I'm gonna pay you as a rule. Sorry, dude, I'm gonna pay you as a rule. I'm like literally, like seriously, I pay Bliss for the same shit. I'm gonna pay you. You get the same rate as Bliss, which is like with our current earning, it's not much, but I can still pay you just as like it is going to be like what in Indian rupees at max 500. How much is 500 in hold on. I need to check that because I don't think it's still even that. In me, you shall address me as Sir. Okay. Sir, yeah, around 500 to 750 or something. That's, we are not earning as much, but that's what I can do. Like, technically, it is like a percent of all of the earnings we have. So it goes up and down. So, Sir, I will send you anyway. So, talk to me like, yeah, I'm not doing that. That is like a slur that the Americans have started using against Indians. For real, you don't, dude, no. I like, okay, I have my integrity on this, and if you're going to work here, I am gonna try and get at least something. The Bliss also doesn't want the money. I force it on her. Like, I will force it on you. It's not a lot of money. Like, it's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of work. But I am a leftist. I'm a socialist. And if I do not pay for the work people do for me and for the channel, it's what is the fucking point of me calling myself a leftist? Like, come on. People are praising her father for not talking to her for 10 years. I mean, dissent is okay, but not talking too much. And through these bucks are saying leftists are anti-nationals, have separatist mindset. Yeah, they always have separatist mindset. That's the literal point of being a fascist. That's literally the point of being a fascist. But seriously, friend of a friend, if I am to call myself a leftist, if I am to call myself someone who follows leftism, I have to be able to follow through on that. In this context, don't send me money on the number you have. I will explain on Discord. Yes. I will not send you money on the number you have. Don't worry. Send me the new number. Literally, we haven't gotten paid by Twitch in a bit. So that's why I didn't send it to you last month. Twitch is like keeping the money because there is like the thing there. So I'm going to pay both of you. I need to remind myself that. Okay. Hold on. I need to do this in the background. That's fine. Don't worry about last month. Just don't send it to me before asking. I will not. I will ask you what number it is. I am not like. See, I told you this before. You don't want money. I know. I'm gonna force it on you. I'm literally forcing it on you. I know you don't want money. I know you have said to me multiple times you don't need the money. But it is about my integrity and my way of doing things. And again, that's the whole point why I will send you money. Anyway, we should probably begin at this point, okay? Jesus, I feel like I have to keep explaining myself. I don't know why. Why am I having an emotional breakdown here? Because I want to pay people. I don't understand. It's like seriously, what is wrong with me? Also, I made a boo-boo. Did you hurt yourself? Or did you do something wrong? Are you okay? What is wrong? Yes, I remember. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remember. What happened with that? Everything okay? Person has replied to me in 10 days. I sent unaided. That is fine. That's okay. Just send an apology email with it. Like, hey, I'm sorry. I accidentally sent you this. It's okay. It is fine. You don't have to worry about that. People are good. People are decent. They understand mistakes. Everyone fucking makes mistakes. Like, listen, I have sent people dogs they don't even need or don't even care for and apologize because that would have been private. It's not India. But like folks here do volunteer, the choices between you of two, what is happening is so fucked up. Many people are the person hasn't replied to you in 10 days is because you probably don't get the apartment. Not because the person has taken your identity. Anyway, just we'll discuss this later on call. But like folks here do volunteer, the choices between the two of you. But what is happening is so fucked. Many people are willing. Yes, I know people are willing to volunteer. And to be fair, with how much money we earn through streaming, it is basically volunteering at this point. I am just too rigid about being a leftist. That is it. Like when I read about the worth, like every worker should get their worth, it kind of, I got internalized with it. I went to the Resato Instagram page to unfollow any family members who follow them, and I realized I don't follow any relatives to begin with. True. Yeah, same by the way. I don't even know if I have any relatives on Instagram. Yeah, that really cracked me up. Yeah, I felt that. Yeah, true. Like that was felt in like my nerves. See, also I do get Chote Bhai that people are volunteering, and most of the time this is going to be a volunteer for months because again we don't get paid enough. There's not enough subs here to even get like one money inlet. But it just feels wrong. Consider them as relatives, to be honest. Yes. Shit. Hold on. Thank you for the follow. Your favorite. Guys, I have to head out quickly. Shit, I got something. I'm gonna leave you with the start of this. Not Bridge Bhushan, sorry. And we are gonna start talking about this, but I'm gonna have to leave you with this, okay? I am so sorry. I have to leave. I'm gonna be back very quickly. Shit, I'm so sorry. Occurred like a I have no idea what that means. But if you saying I have occurred, yeah, fuck all of you. No, but I'm gonna have to leave in like 1 second. I'm gonna be back in a jiffy, okay?
Prashant Kishore on the 4th of July, taking aim at what he called the ultimate political complacency of the Bharatiya Janata Party inside its urban stronghold. Today, that fortress has fallen. The BJP has lost Bankipur. For 31 uninterrupted years, the Bharatiya Janata Party had never lost this urban seat in Patna, not once since 1995. Now, in a historic electoral shockwave, poll strategist turned politician Prashant Kishore, making his maiden electoral debut, has flipped Bankipur, breaching a bastion the BJP held through 7 general elections, the Atal Bihari Vajpayee era, and every Modi wave since 2014. I'm Shayani Iyer, and this is the Indian Express. Why should the Bankipur result worry the BJP? After all, it's only one assembly constituency in the 4,123 assembly constituencies in India. It's only one assembly constituency in Bihar's 243. To understand why this defeat cuts so deep, you have to look at the history of Bankipur. Till 2008, Bankipur was part of the old Patna West constituency. The delimitation exercise that year created this fully urban, largely middle-class constituency called Bankipur. And from the beginning, from its very first election, Bankipur has been won and held by the BJP. In fact, you could think of it as the central nervous system of urban BJP politics in Bihar. Even when Bankipur was Patna West, it was held since 1995 by veteran BJP leader Nabin Kishore Prasad Sinha. And then, when it became Bankipur in 2008, it voted in his son, Nitin Nabin, for 5 consecutive terms. For more than 30 years, the Nabin family and the BJP have won Bankipur again and again and again. And look at the scale of these victories. In 2010, Nitin Nabin swept Bankipur by a massive margin of over 60,000 votes. In 2015, despite a statewide Mahagathbandhan wave in Bihar, he held the seat by nearly 40,000 votes. In 2020, he crushed Congress candidate Lav Sinha, son of Shatrughan Sinha, by over 39,000 votes. And in the November 2025 Assembly election, he nailed yet another landslide, winning by nearly 52,000 votes. Bankipur was considered so safe that local political wisdom dictated the BJP could field virtually anyone and still win. When Nitin Nabin was chosen to be the BJP's national president this year and sent to the Rajya Sabha, Bankipur fell vacant. The party high command perhaps treated Bankipur as a walkover. The BJP's first pick for Bankipur candidate was Abhishek Kumar or Bunty, chosen because of his proximity to national BJP president Nitin Nabin. But Bunty dropped out one day after filing his nomination papers. He said he had family reasons. And a senior BJP leader told the Indian Express, the BJP's confidence comes from the fact that we have retained the seat continuously since 1995. Nabin has won it comfortably in every election since 2005. But the party erred in screening Kumar. His father, Ravindra Prasad, is among those convicted in the fodder scam, and it was only a matter of time before the issue surfaced. Now, whether that is the real reason or not, nothing here makes the BJP look good. Was it overconfidence? Was it a disconnect from what Bankipur really wanted? Did it ultimately reflect in these by-poll results a staggering loss for the BJP on its national president's home ground? The BJP no doubt had a lot going for it. It did put in the hard work that is the hallmark of its electoral campaigns. In Bankipur, it's built up decades of organizational muscle. The BJP would have been relying on this organizational muscle, on its brand equity and on upper caste consolidation to carry the day. Because when you've gone 31 years without a single defeat, routinely backed by 40,000 to 60,000 vote margins, you really don't expect this. Look at the numbers on the other side. 0. The number of seats Prashant Kishore's party won in the 2025 Bihar Assembly elections. Just 7 months ago. Just 7 months ago, its Bankipur candidate got less than 5% of the vote. The BJP has been trounced in its stronghold by a party that won no seats in Bihar 7 months ago and barely made a blip in this very constituency. That is something the BJP did not see coming. 2 things set the stage. 1, Many voters, even those who've traditionally supported the BJP, may have felt they were being taken for granted after the party moved out Nitin Nabin and pitched a 32-year-old to take his place. Second, Prashant Kishore himself decided to jump into the fray this time, rather than fielding any other party leader. Speaking to the Indian Express's Santosh Singh, a shopkeeper in Kadamkuan, a traditional BJP supporter, confessed, "We are traditional BJP voters, but this time we have a much better choice in Kishore." So, election defeat for the BJP. Is it also a watershed moment for Indian politics? Maybe, because Prashant Kishore has just proved that the BJP's urban fortress is no longer immune to voter backlash, and that a professional campaign machine could directly challenge decades of cadre dominance. The Indian Express's Sudhakar Singh, who's been reporting extensively on the campaign battle, highlighted this difference in how this election pitted two starkly different organizational models against each other. On one side was Jan Suraj's data-driven professional setup, deploying around 250 professionals, operating out of neighborhood hubs called Addas for 20 hours a day. Their objective was not to gain supporters, but to convert supporters into booth workers in a constituency where JSP had recently got less than 5% of the votes. On the other side was the BJP's massive, time-tested cadre machine. The BJP flooded Bankipur with over 1,000...
Want to see something while Rampant Custom 2026 happened? Yeah, send it to me on Discord. We'll talk about it in a bit.
workers brought in from across Bihar, deployed 40 star campaigners, and assigned MLAs to manage clusters across the 420 plus polling booths.
The difference in organization here basically is Mamdani versus Cuomo. Think of it that way. Where Cuomo was going through like legacy, which failed. Mamdani was working on the ground. That has been the branding for Prashant Kishore. He tends to work on the ground, which is why he won, kind of. We'll get to the nitty-gritty in a second.
Yet, despite this massive deployment, clear fractures appeared inside the BJP's traditional base, especially among the youth. A BJP volunteer admitted to our reporter Sudhakar Singh that the election was far tougher than previous ones, pointing directly to anger among educated youth over the UGC issue. What's the UGC issue? In January 2026, barely 2 months after Bihar voted in the BJP, the University Grants Commission notified new equity regulations aimed at curbing campus discrimination. The new rules were aimed to strengthen protections for SC, ST and OBC students, and they sparked massive backlash across Bihar from the upper caste and general category youth. Patna saw street protests. General category students felt the rules would be misused against them, and they felt betrayed by the BJP. Although the Supreme Court subsequently stayed the rules, the political damage was done. For Bankipur's substantial upper caste population, including Kayasthas, Bhumihars and Brahmins, who formed the BJP's core base, especially among the younger voters, the issue stuck. This UGC dissatisfaction combined with deep-seated student outrage over the NEET paper leak scandal. The student protests earlier this month in Delhi.
Basically, what they're suggesting is that casteism plus the NEET issue stuck very hard. I don't really think that's the reason.
Rocked Bihar too. The state's heavy-handed response shocked people further. And perhaps the BJP's leadership underestimated the cockroach phenomenon.
ये लड़ाई सामान्य लड़ाई नहीं है। जिस प्रकार से इस देश में एक वायरस और कॉकरोच जैसी पार्टियां आ रही हैं, ये देश को खोखला करने वाले लोग हैं। इन वायरस और कॉकरोच वाले लोगों को निश्चित रूप से ध्यान रखने की जरूरत है। ये देश के टुकड़े करने वाले गैंग के लोग हैं। इन देश के टुकड़े करने वाले गैंग के लोगों को सबक सिखाने का काम भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कार्यकर्ता ही कर सकता है मित्रों।
Bankipur is home to several of Patna's prominent colleges, universities and major coaching institutes. Young voters are almost 30% of the electorate here. And although the by-poll in July saw a much lower turnout than the election in November, it's clear that the BJP definitely needs to re-examine its Gen Z strategy.
So, okay, I have to jump in here for a second. And I do not believe this is just about, oh, the CJP was prominent, that's why they won. I do not think that. I do not even think it was the issue with the UGC protests. Like the anti affirmative action protests that happened like earlier, where the Savarna folk and the UC folk came together and be like, why is the BJP giving so much push to normalizing reservation? They didn't, by the way. Like the whole UGC shit was fucking stupid, even from the Savarnas. The thing that I feel happened here was what we didn't see. We didn't see the BJP having people come in from other states to vote for them. What we didn't see was blatant vote chori, like we saw last time during the Bihar elections. There is a chance this win is directly because the BJP got overconfident in their ability to win when they are not doing vote chori. Because this is not the only seat. Congress won a seat as well. That was initially a BJP seat. This is why I feel that this win is not directly because of the policies, not directly because of the CJP. I feel that all of this hate against the BJP was always there. People weren't voting for the BJP anyway. The push that happened that made the BJP win came from the vote chori, not all of this dissent. It came from the vote chori. And the win is because the BJP got overconfident, and hence they didn't try to do it in this scenario. They thought, oh, this is like a seat that BJP had from the very beginning. We don't have to boost up our numbers with fake voters, with repeated voters, with voters from UP. And that's why they lost.
Fielding a
Who won where just joined. Prashant Kishore won in Bankipur. That was the seat of the current president of the BJP. And he had to leave because he became the president, and there was bipolar elections in which his party won, and he won.
younger candidate, however, backfired on the BJP. Many local party workers were unhappy with the 32-year-old first-time candidate, assuming Nitin Nabeen's legacy. Supporters of Abhishek Banti clashed on the streets with party workers.
Yeah, we'll get to why Prashant Kishore is Prashant Kishore and why leftists really shouldn't be happy for his win per se.
SK Nagar. And this is a very rare sign of internal friction in a party known for its disciplined cadre control. This unhappiness over the party candidate was cited by an official in Bihar who told the Indian Express that two reasons were decisive locally for the BJP's defeat. Firstly, the BJP candidate, Neeraj Sinha, a last-moment replacement, was seen as lacking the profile to become MLA. And secondly, there were already indications of discontent among upper castes over the BJP choosing a Kushwaha in Samrat Chaudhary as chief minister. Now, this leaves the BJP in a tricky spot in post-Nitish Bihar. A section of the upper castes is clearly signaling that they're open to looking elsewhere unless their demands are addressed. But if the BJP tries too hard to satisfy them, it could end up upsetting its own OBC and EBC support base, especially now that Nitish Kumar is no longer there to act as the glue between Bihar's upper castes, OBCs and EBCs. The one bit of comfort for the BJP is that this shift is not going towards its biggest rival, the RJD, but towards Prashant Kishore, a Brahmin who still doesn't have much organizational muscle. It's
not just about organizational muscle. Prashant Kishore, forget Brahmin, is a centrist. He's always on the line. He went from we are absolutely going to hate on the Chauhan government. Again, remember Chauhan, the rapist murderer that is the chief minister of Bihar now. Anyway, and you don't even know what his age is because his age has changed 8 times in the past 30 years, and you don't really know what his age is. Anyway, so Prashant Kishore is always on the line. He loses and he goes left. He wins, he goes right. He's always pleasing the fucking government. Always. During the elections in Bihar, he screamed, there is no such thing as vote chori. There is nothing. There's absolutely fucking nothing. He lost. Maybe there is something and we didn't see it coming. That's Prashant Kishore. He is the person who screamed that the chief minister of Bihar is a fuckturd, allegedly. And like, I use that word both liberally. And then one boss call and bro goes like, no, we are not talking about Samrat Chaudhary. Samrat Chaudhary calls me my little brother and shit.
Prashant Kishore does have, though, is a keen sense of political drama. On polling day, PK was everywhere, intervening on malfunctioning EVMs at Daldali, confronting the Jakkanpur SHO over detained workers, and keeping the BJP on the defensive. PK has pulled it off.
Yeah, he's a limelight wala dogla. Yeah, definitely true. He goes where the limelight is. He does not stick. See, he has worked for every single right-wing party in India before. He has been the planning committee of every single right-wing party in India. Like, he is a political flip-floppy right-winger who currently started his party and is only on the left. Technically he's not even on the left. He's center. He's still center. He's center right. IPAC. Yes, IPAC.
And with
exactly. So, but people don't realize IPAC is the political organization that helped the TMC, the BJP, the AAP, everyone, and he started that.
He's proved that the BJP is not unassailable. Will the BJP take Bankipur as a warning and shift strategy? Or will the Bankipur model repeat in other polling booths across the country?
Okay, so the thing is, I was looking for when his views doesn't even look liberal to me. No, he's centrist. He's centrist, he's right wing. So the thing is, the video that I wanted to show you guys about him flip-flopping has been removed by the IANS India. It's literally removed. If anyone can find it, let me know. Prashant Kishore, let me. It's bad for popularity. Hold on. Let me just quickly find the video. Snowflake, absolutely fucking snowflake. Yeah, found it.
बधाई दी है। बधाई सम्राट चौधरी ने मुझे पहले भी अपना भाई बोला है। मेरी कोई सम्राट चौधरी से व्यक्तिगत लड़ाई।
So he's talking that, I don't have any personal issues with Samrat Chaudhary. Samrat Chaudhary is an awful fucking person, by the way. He's an awful fucking person. And then there is no vyaktigat fight, like interpersonal fight. You should have, technically, if you're the fucking left, but he doesn't, apparently.
बात इस बात की है कि 13 करोड़ बिहार के लोगों का जीवन सुधारने के लिए क्या हम लोग को कोई काबिल व्यक्ति हम लोग का नेतृत्व करना चाहिए?
Yeah, he's still on the iffy side. Like, no. We still need someone who is... Bhai log, happy belated birthday, bro. Thank you so much. He's still like pussyfooting. Because he got a boss call from Prashant Kishore, from Samrat saying, how the fuck did you call me a fucking fuckturd? Let me find where he calls him fuckturd.
चाल चरित्र चेहरा खुद ही क्वेश्चनेबल है। बात व्यक्ति की नहीं है, बात इसकी है कि बिहार आज देश का सबसे गरीब और पिछड़ा राज्य है। तो जिस मोदी जी को, जिस भाजपा को हम लोग वोट देते हैं, एनडीए को वोट देते हैं, क्या उनकी जिम्मेवारी सिर्फ गुजरात के?
What's this Chomudu PK Sala? I hate him. I know. He's a centrist fucking right-winger. He's center-right. He has always been center-right. He still yaps about being center-right. I understand. We were talking about him because he won in Bankipur, which was a stronghold of the BJP.
प्रति है भाई, बिहार के बच्चों का भी तो हक है। गुजरात में 1 लाख करोड़ का बुलेट ट्रेन बने, हम लोग को उससे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन बिहार के बच्चों के लिए भी तो कुछ सोचा जाए। ये बात है। वो ठीक है, बधाई दी है, बधाई।
Okay, listen. This is what Press Trust actually posted. Fuck him, PK is also casteist. Yes, no, I agree implicitly, but we still have to know about what is going on, right?
तो जनता ही बताएगी। नितिन नवीन के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष बनने से और चुनाव से कोई सीधा सरोकार नहीं। सम्राट चौधरी के हम लोग विरोध में हैं। सम्राट चौधरी जैसा व्यक्ति बिहार का मुख्यमंत्री नहीं होना चाहिए।
He's literally saying Samrat Chaudhary can't be the chief minister of Bihar, and then he literally goes back like, no, Samrat Chaudhary is like my brother. He called me his little brother. Like, oh my fucking god, bitch. Like, to be fair, to be called a little brother or older brother, Samrat Chaudhary has no idea what his age is, because his entire age has changed by 8 years, like 3 times, because he had a murder attempt against him. He was like 20 or something. He murdered a guy, and then to get out of it, during that time when the police were still working, police were still working, I say this like he didn't get out of it. Like, he said, no, I am a minor. And his age was somehow reduced by 8 years or something.
नीतीश कुमार को जो हटाया है बीजेपी ने और उसके बाद अपना मुख्यमंत्री बनाया, इसके खास मैसेज गया, इसके चलते जनता
वो अपने सहयोगी दल भाजपा को बताएं, वो उनका इंटरनल मैटर।
Like, yeah, juvenile jail, but he didn't go to juvenile jail. Like, it's very easy to get out of juvenile jail, especially if your parents are in politics. The point is, he was a fucking adult. He was like 22. But they gave an affidavit. No, he's actually 16.
ऐसा है, लड़ाई व्यक्तिगत नहीं है। सम्राट चौधरी का जो चाल चरित्र चेहरा है वो पब्लिक डोमेन में है। अगर आप किसी अपराधी को बिहार का राजा मुख्यमंत्री बनाएंगे तो बिहार की तरक्की नहीं हो सकती है।
See, he himself now is saying that Samrat Chaudhary is a criminal. And then one boss call from Samrat Chaudhary, brother, folds like paper. He is origamied himself into the right wing at this point. He literally origamied himself into the fucking right wing. This is why you can't fucking trust a centrist liberal.
तो हम लोग की लड़ाई किसी व्यक्ति से नहीं है। बहुमत भाजपा का है, एनडीए का है, मुख्यमंत्री तो उन्हीं का।
Jesus fucking Christ, this fucking man. Like, people had so much hope. Like, I tell you not, the groups I was in on X, they had so much fucking hope on him. Like, so much fucking hope. Like, oh, Prashant Kishore will do it. Scratch himself a lib, and for fascist bleeds, absolutely. Hold on, let me just change this slide. Yeah, I look more human. Like, yeah, no, absolutely. The thing is, this fucking guy, like, people are so much hope. Like, I got this question, like, hey, Neil, why don't you support Prashant Kishore? One of these regions. Like, from the very fucking beginning, I wasn't with Prashant Kishore, like, to be very honest with you. I have, like, I can prove it with tweets at this point. Just go and look at my channel. X, whatever. Having said that, the people who asked me, like, hey, why don't you support Prashant Kishore? He's doing so good. What do you think? Are all now Sanghis. Like, I am not kidding. The people who supported Prashant Kishore the first time Bihar election was happening are literally all Sanghis right now. They are anti-reservation. They are shitting on leftists, sitting on, like, they call them centrist liberals, but they even shit on liberals. Like, come on, dude. Like, he's the perfect bait. Like, Prashant Kishore is the perfect bait to differentiate between a liberal and a right-winger calling themselves liberal, or a leftist versus a right-winger Sanghi calling themselves a leftist. Prashant Kishore is literally bait. That's how you know who is a real leftist. Like, fuck all of the reading. It's Prashant fucking Kishore who is the deciding factor here. If you cannot see through all of Prashant Kishore's bullshit, I am sorry, your leftist card, I am revoking it. I am revoking your leftist fucking card.
बनेगा। हम लोग बस इतना ही आग्रह कर रहे हैं
इनसे
बिहार की
सबका
जनता
चूतिया
इतना ही
कटेगा
आग्रह कर रही है
एब्सोल्युटली 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 इनसे सबका फकिंग चूतिया कटता ही है लाइक वी नीड this is the same issue with the CJP, right? This is the same issue with the CJP. People need to understand what left means, what revolution means, what revolutionary ideologies mean, how to not be a reactionary. Because right now we have a population who's desperate for a revolution, who's desperate for like, oh, we are going to take up arms against the government and do everything. And I fucking love it and it is perfect. But if you cannot filter all of that through a political ideology that actually supports the people of this fucking country, then what you end up with is reservation hatao abhiyan. Is what you end up with. It's what you end up with is a movement that is patriarchal. It is misogynistic. It will a movement that did not give a single voice from the left the stage. They sidelined the left to shit. They still are sidelining left to shit. You get a revolution of the center right wing because center right wing works on this idea that political ideologies are meaningless. That is what they work on. That is how we got the BJP. Anna Hazare kept the left away for a reason. Anna Hazare was like, no, this is a apolitical movement for a reason. There's the same reason why the CJP kept yapping about how this is an apolitical movement, at least and until Arvind Kejriwal came into the picture. There is a reason for it. Because apolitical movements are center right-wing movements because they don't have the fucking balls to call themselves center right-wing because everyone hates the center right-wing. That's why you fucking hate Prashant fucking Kishore. He is the manifestation of center right-wing's popularity currently in the Indian fabric. That is it. Ugh, Jesus, I don't even want to, like, this fucking guy. Then people are talking about, like, did Gen Z protest drive Prashant Kishore's stunning bipole win in Bihar? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because this is beyond the point, by the way. BJP didn't do their setting for vote chori in there. They thought this was a given win. That is why I think he won in the first place. Like, guys, do you realize that there were no trains coming in from UP to Bihar for this election? There was no EVM issue happening. There was no point where the place where the EVMs were started burning out of the blue. There were no fires involved. Gyanesh Kumar wasn't on live TV for more, like, at all. Election strategist and politician Prashant Kishore victory in the bipole election in Bihar Bankipur Assembly Constitution Monday came as a surprise to many, given that Bankipur, that the Bharatiya Janata Party or Balatkari Janata Party, if you know what I'm talking about, had held the seat for many more than 3 decades. For far more than 3 decades, Kishore defeated the candidate from the Hindutva party by over 19,000 votes. Less than 9 months ago, during the assembly poll, the candidate from Kishore Janata Party finished a distant third in Bankipur. Nitin Nabin had won this seat for 5th consecutive year. The bipole election became necessary because Nabin, who is now the BJP's national president, moved to the Rajya Sabha. When the bipole election was announced, Kishore's decision to not contest the assembly polls himself had been criticized by his supporters, was first to throw his hat in the ring. So no vote chori happened, which is surprising. But I think the BJP got cocky because it was Nabin's. No. It's not suddenly. I think the BJP got cocky. I think the BJP got very cocky. And that is why they didn't try shit. And that is why we got an election that is seemingly fair. Like, you have to realize, we did not get any news about any trains or any fake voters. I think the BJP got cocky. That is what I am getting at. I'm not getting at like, oh, they definitely didn't do shit. What I'm getting at is, they definitely underestimated their own popularity after everything. I do not believe, and I still do not believe, that the BJP can win on their own. I do not believe the BJP can win on their own. They have to do vote chori because people are fucking tired. Whether you want to talk about like, oh, it's because of it's because of the CJP, it's because of whatever, but people are still fucking tired of them. And and this tiredness was shown even before. Now they will take care for the next time. They won't let happen. Yeah, that is what is happen. This is going to happen. That's why we can't take this as the sign like, oh my God, no, there is no vote chori whatsoever. No, there is vote chori. I think they just got like, maybe we can give it a rest for this one because it takes a lot of money to do it. And they got cocky. No, this is Nabeen's. This is Nabeen's. It's like, we don't need to. Nabeen has popularity, and Nabeen doing it will get him the other guy votes. BJP had no fake voters because all the fake voters they are bringing are brought in trains from UP, Bihar. Yes, but they were brought in from UP to Bihar during the Bihar elections. Vishwa Gorilla need to chill and keep underestimating every election, please. Yeah, but it is not happening. See, BJP's like Instagram push is that them getting smarter. It is them getting smarter. Their Instagram push. That's why they're pushing into Instagram. That is why we need to fucking grow. Like, this is why I keep pleading, like, please share the stream, share every fucking thing. We need to fucking grow. Yeah, that too, posting 12 a.m. Yeah, exactly, because they're getting desperate, because they don't understand. But they are, okay, listen, they are covering their bases. They still have the money. Just because you had one victory doesn't mean you won the fucking war. One thing I keep yapping about. Really, from UP to Bihar, are khatarnak North in fighting? Fuck North, dude. We have forget North in fighting. We have to stop in fighting in the left. This is why I talk about like, no guys, get us where we are, and it's only you can do it, because listen, we are suppressed on every other outlet, especially YouTube. We are suppressed on every other outlet, especially YouTube, and this is why I keep yapping about to you that please share, please talk about this. This is not going to work without you talking about it. Please remember that. Without you guys getting people in, it's just not happening. One person can't do shit. You're fighting and like an organized attempt to suppress any dissenting voice. And unless you want me to do median voter politics and start being like CJP is the best, it's not happening. Like seriously, do you want me to do CJP is the best? Because that gets the normie public all excited. If it is, I'm still not going to do it. If it's not, please share. When the by-election was on, Kishore won the campaign, Kishore trained his guns on the BJP, questioned its choice of chief minister, accusing it of betrayal mandate it has been given by Bihar voters. Yup, do it, bait them, I wish. The pitch that the contest in Mankipur as a referendum on BJP decision to put party member Samrat Chaudhary in the chief minister chair in April, easing out the long-term ally Nitish Kumar of the Janata Dal United. I am literally not even joking. Prashant Kishore flipped on this the moment he got a boss call from Samrat Chaudhary. The result on Monday is likely to provide a flip to Kishore's party, which had failed to make the mark in the assembly elections. Literally 0 votes. Political Observer told Scroll and Kishore that benefited from the recent youth protests that began in Delhi but eventually reached Bihar too. They suggested that his party could emerge as the BJP principal opponent in Bihar, replacing Rashtriya Janata Dal. Okay, not happening. Yeah. Focus campaign, sure, whatever. Even though Jan Suraj party finished with 33.3% vote share in the assembly, it did not manage to win any seats after election. Kishore came under fire because his repeated claims that Nitish Kumar's political career was nearing its end did not seem to bear out. Janata Dal United veteran took oath as chief minister for a record 10th time. And then, he was killed. Can you show the name of this article? I need to reshare it. This article did Gen Z. This one, Bihar Politics, scroll.in. Dude, share the stream. That helps a lot more. Like, I need people to clip and share. Hold on. Sorry. Our politician opened up for Kishore in April. Well, Kumar suddenly stepped down and Bihar got his first chief minister from the BJP. The change would allow Kishore to claim that he was right about Kumar's political future. Like, fucking hell, then why did he fucking fold? Like, you know how this looks right now? That, like, the moment he won, he folded. It's so hard to clip on phone. I am so sorry. Even before BJP met Samrat Chaudhary, the chief minister Kishore had been criticizing him. Like, he folded. He called him his older brother right after. Unlike the assembly election, during the campaign for Bankipur Bypol, Kishore solely focused on BJP. Neither the Janata Dal nor Rashtriya Janata Dal, the principal opposition outfit in Bihar, feature in this messaging prominently. Guys, just share the YouTube clips at this point. Please, they are needed. Gen Z impact, I still do not feel the Gen Z impact is there. It's okay. Why are you sorry, lol? It's fine. Composition. The composite electorate Bankipur appears to have helped him as well. The constituency located near heart of Patna and upper caste groups such as Kayastas and Banias make up sizable chunk of the voting population. While these communities typically vote for the BJP, Kishore emerged as a new and meritocratic leader. Ugh. Appeal to them content. Yes, center right. Ashwini Kumar, who hailed from Bihar, has authored the book Community Warriors, State Peasants. Still don't believe. I still don't. I think people were always voting against the BJP. That's why they had to do vote chori so badly. And in the, every second or third house of Bankipur and retired ambassadors bureaucrats live there. Kumar said they used to associate the idea of Suhashan, good governance, with Naya Bharat, New Bihar, with Nitish Kumar. Now they are seeing that possibility in Prashant Kishore. The political scientists surmise that the youth... Why did I say that? Youth protests that also played out in Bihar had a part in Kishore's victory. JSP founder had come out in support of the protesters after July 20th, when Delhi police had clamped down heavily on the Cockroach Janata Party's march to parliament. The people of Bankipur will respond to police brutality in Delhi and their vote and tell the BJP we are a democracy, he has said. Sure. Caste factor also cited controversial killing of Bharat Bhushan Tiwari, an upper caste youth from Bihar, Bhojpur, in a police encounter in June, as one of the factors driving discontent in BJP's upper caste. We actually saw that live, by the way. We saw that video live. Tiwari's village and blamed senior officials in the state government for killing. Throughout his campaign, he directly addressed upper caste voters, asking them not to cast their ballots if they were the BJP's as if they were BJP's bonded laborers. Okay. He also accused Hindutva party of insulting Hinduism for the manner in which it invoked Hindu gods in its political rallies. Hold on. Yeah, this video. Maybe this affected it. Like, seriously, maybe this affected it a lot more. Like, they should not have done that. Like, BJP is getting too cozy. Like, they're trying to create this image that they are literal gods. For authoritarianism, it is important, but it's going to be a hard battle for them as well. For its part, the BJP party bungled the campaign by first nominating a candidate who backed out of the contest and later picking 32-year-old political lightweight Neeraj Kumar, who was seen as no match for Kishore. The Jan Suraj Party founder framed the BJP decision to feel a relative unknown candidate from the seat as proof of its purported arrogance and overconfidence about winning. See, this is also what I'm like. This overconfidence about winning is why I think they didn't do the vote chori, because they were overconfident that they will win no matter what. Not to take away from the students, but yeah, BJP has been doing vote chori. Let it show. Let it not die out that BJP is not, like, BJP is doing vote chori. Like, they definitely are. Just because they got overconfident in this one doesn't mean they'll get overconfident in the other ones. We can wish they do. Oh, Bihar's Vijay. Okay, listen. Vijay is bad. Comparing yourself to Vijay is not good. Are they saying this election is not rigged? No, I am saying that. I am saying that BJP did not do vote chori in this specific election because they got overconfident about their win. But the argument here is that through the BJP, that look, Kishore's win is proof that the BJP never does vote chori. And my Anwar aunt would say, जब पीके जीता तो वोट चोरी नहीं हुई और जब बीजेपी जीती तो वोट चोरी हुई. Exactly what their narrative is right now. That look, PK's win gives us reason that the BJP is not doing vote chori, but that is not true. BJP got overconfident. BJP literally got overconfident. Like, for example, they didn't just get overconfident in this. They also got overconfident in Madhya Pradesh. Congress candidate wins by-poll in Madhya Pradesh, Datia by 6,000 votes. Jitu Patwari, it's a victory for the people of Datia, a Clariton call of 2028 assembly elections. The result, yeah, this also happened. I think this is BJP getting overconfident about their win. The guy won by 6,016 votes in the by-elections marked by differences in the BJP camp over choice of candidate. The same shit, by the way, is the same shit. The same shit happened in Bankipur, by the way. BJP did not have a choice candidate. At the end of 15 rounds of counting, Singh secured 66,757 votes while Tiwari polled at 60,741. Azad Samaj Party candidate Darmodar Yadav secured third position, bagging 22,527 votes, poll data showed. State Congress Chief Jitu Patwari described it as a victory of the people by Datia, a Clariton call for 2028 assembly elections, and the results of the collective effort of Congress leaders. No, it is not. No, it is not. Like, dude, come on. Like, PK winning nearly the same way as this unknown candidate, I do not think. Like, come on. There is a connective thread where the BJP got overconfident that of its popularity and did not try to do vote chori. This is what happened with Indira Gandhi as well when she released the emergency. When she reinstated democracy, she did it because she got overconfident that she would win no matter what. So this means BJP popularity decreased really, but also means that upper caste not ready to shift to left progressive ideology or what? No. Yeah, Indira time issue. Yeah, exactly. So BJP doesn't do vote chori in places they feel they are guaranteed to win, or in places where flipping an impossible loss to win would cause a revolt. Exactly. That is, even if Congress PK wins now, nothing will change in Lok Sabha elections. See, the major issue here is that this entire election here, like in these two, they did not do the vote chori. They did not do the people coming in by trains. It would have been flagged. We would have gotten the information. That's why their loss. Their loss didn't come from, oh, PK is popular, oh, Congress somehow got popular randomly. Their loss comes from the fact that these fuckers like change their candidates even like last minute, even in this races, because they're overconfident on the BJP's image. This really does not guarantee, as Lucifer is saying, that PK wins from now or Congress wins for now, which is again a problem in itself. Was also going on already. Yes, the protests were going on already. That I give you. That I absolutely give you. But I don't think it's that big of a factor. I think it is just because they got overconfident. Some credit to students out on the street. Yes, no, sure, I give them credit as well, but not as much to like this much. Because again, this content was always there. This, I do not see this as like students winning. I see this as BJP getting so overconfident that it felt like they did not have to do the vote chori shit. I feel that this would have been the case in the assembly polls as well if somehow the BJP was stopped vote chori. Somehow. Like the discontent, I think, would have shown earlier as well. Like Bihar would have flipped. Even UP would have flipped based on the Lok Sabha elections. UP would have flipped, is what I am getting at. But BJP did vote chori then in Haryana. Earlier, it did vote chori by the fact of the SR. They are still doing it, by the way. They are still doing it. They got overconfident about these two seats, Madhya Pradesh and Bihar, that did not go through that extensive an SIR as like West Bengal or Maharashtra or Kerala or Tamil Nadu. They were maybe scared to be photographed or video come out of bringing voters that, they were, see, they are not scared of doing any of that. I think they just got overconfident. They didn't want to spend the money. They'll likely make BJP more desperate and do vote chori more recklessly, might actually help people agitate more, only potential positive to PKN, maybe. I mean, they were doing it blatantly last time. Like, what are we saying? Like, people are not going to do shit without any revolutionary backing to it. Like, you think people are... Guys, we need a sustained revolution. They were but please somehow let there be elections through ballot paper. Please, I wish. Like, see, the narrative right now that is going to be led is BJP is not doing vote chori. That is not fucking true. That needs to be pushed against. The BJP is doing vote chori. They got overconfident here. Don't let these wins of PK and the Congress MLA, whatever his name is, Jitu Patwari, to make you think that BJP is not doing vote chori. They most definitely are. They are going to run this idea that no, this is proof that they are not doing vote chori, but they fucking are doing vote chori. Just because they got overconfident in one seat doesn't mean that they are not doing shit. Anyway, by the way, hi Lucifer, you first time chatter. I understand. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. PK is the same as BJ party for me, like yeah, I know it is. Like PK is literally center right. He has conceded to the right so much. We don't have options here. He's a Sanghi liberal, all of that bullshit. Jesus. Like, we are so starved from leftists, man. They're using factions to capture politics. Yes. Left Jago, I wish Jesus. We have to be our own fucking left, guys. We have to be our own fucking left. We have to band together enough people to force left to be left. Oh, you're back. Hi, Pookie. Welcome back. It's a pain. It's a pain, and we will eventually get there. Eventually, slowly, we will get there. Don't even know where. Sorriness. Eventually, we'll get there. We have to. See, we don't really have a choice, to be honest with you. We don't really have a choice. We have to get there. And we will. We definitely will. It's not a choice that we make. It's not a choice that we have any options for or against. What is this? Someone is commenting on something. Yeah, I got one positive comment. Papaksh, 99% sure you are balding. I am not. No. Instagram. There's some person who, like, I had like one. Do you agree on him being the last communist? Who?
Martwi cię utrata włosów?
Jesus, why?
Już nie.
Why? Who's this? Dude, I haven't checked. I really haven't checked Samdeep. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I am not going to say yes or no to that. To be fair, maybe because he's meeting Britas, maybe. Oh, hell no, I know that guy. What do you think, Pookie? Tell me. Tell me. What do you think? Also, seriously, why is this so huge? It's like on one end, like he's politician as fuck. Who? Britas? Yes, I'm talking about Samdeep. Samdesh. Like, what about Samdesh? Do you know anything of Samdesh? Britas is a politician. No, sure he was. Oh, you don't know him. Watch Party Karo of this. I will be ready to clip. Dude. Where is Party Karo? Marijuana and YouTube ecosystem. I need to watch this part.
What's your stand on marijuana?
मतलब weeds,
Ganja.
ganja can be permitted with some regulations.
Can be.
Can be.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
But with some regulations.
Regulations.
That is important to note.
Am I doing a service to you by saying this?
You might not. I can't deny. I can't deny our claim.
पकड़ेगा आपको.
Samdesh, I love for protest reporting, but hate for Manipur reporting. Yes.
बहुत सही भाई. बहुत सही. ठीक है. For every secret you tell me, I'll give you one joke like this.
See, this is why I keep saying, like, we have to start collecting people ourselves. Because the talking about Assam that is going to happen right after this, literally, and I'm not kidding, no one is talking about that.
Oh man. Boxers or briefs? What is your comfort?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with both.
Come on.
No,
What is
seriously. Seriously.
Are you not comfortable with this line of
What is this fucking talking here?
questioning? Is this too personal?
But
अगर आपको सोचना पड़ रहा है तो मेरे जैसों को तो क्या?
अरे आजकल तो इतना खतरनाक है. मतलब ये बोलने हम तो कुछ बोलेंगे तो ये मतलब सोच मुझ के बोलना है. इसमें
Assam, yes, we're talking about Assam, and literally no one else is talking about Assam. We need to talk about Hemant Biswa Sharma.
ऐसे ये एक word.
Back from the review, what did I miss? Nothing. We are literally back on talking about boxers and briefs.
Democracy where,
No, absolutely.
where a member of parliament has to think so much.
I fully agree with you, but
अगर आपको सोचना पड़ रहा है तो मेरे जैसों को तो क्या
I will
होगा?
tell you the pernicious ambience ecosystem that has been built up in this country.
Pernicious?
Ecosystem that has been built up by the YouTubers like you in this country.
We have built. I have built
Naturally, the
ecosystem.
new media.
What is the
people-
ecosystem I am building?
Because you
Tell
are
me.
part of the ecosystem.
Tell me.
New media ecosystem.
And what are the
I'll tell you,
characteristics of this ecosystem?
कितना YouTube चला रहा है ये लोग मतलब सिर्फ ये ट्रोल करने के लिए. सिर्फ troll.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I didn't watch Samdesh. I haven't watched him ever. Yeah, it's from a year ago. Like Luffy sent it right now, so I'm just like quickly watching, and like this kind of got my eye. Like, oh, YouTube ecosystem. I have no idea what they're arguing about. To be completely honest with you, this is like a 1 hour 7 minute talking between two people who are supposed to be leftists, but they yap for so long. I don't know what this is about. It's like stereotyping and whatever. I have no idea why he's talking to in Hindi. Like, okay, Britas can talk. Can you give a brief about Assam? Yes, we are coming to the brief about Assam. We have to get to it. Don't worry. It is a slow process. I understand, but it is still a slow. Like, we'll get to it. We were talking about Prashant Kishore earlier. Why don't you read him bits instead? It really helps. No, don't do that, Pookie. Not you. Everyone else, sure, not you. You're officially banned from doing it, just letting you know. Third try is the charm. Sarcho. There you go. Petosh. Assam, like, please, guys, read the title. It's not reverse psychology. I don't want you to do. Who says Samdesh is a leftist? I don't know. I don't watch him. I got sent this, and people are asking. I don't watch him. Who, like, seriously, I have better shit. He got a lot of patties. Also, it's not reverse psychology, Pookie. I really don't want you to pay me anything. Please, you're 14. I feel creepy. If you're under 18, do not send a cent. People are baiting you, JK. Yeah, probably. Or tries the charm. No, he's getting pet. Dude, he's getting like, Sarchu, up. He's right here. Like, seriously, he's right here. He doesn't like jumping up. Yeah. I am petting him. I am following through the redeem shit. I called him. Yeah, he's too polite. Yes, he's very polite. If you're over 18, please subscribe. Please gift a sub if you can. It really helps getting him treats. Yeah, he's getting all of it. Now I have to continue with Assam, by the way. Anyway. Yes, Bliss, I did give him a lots of patties. He gets them all 5, like, every time. Anyway, moving on. Okay, this just came in late. Thank you, May Van J, for subscribing to Tier 1. Thank you so much. That really helps. Shout out to May Van J. Finally, this showed up. Goddamn, it takes so long. Hi. Oh, yeah. I forgot it was up there. It should have been lower. Yeah, win. Absolute fucking win. Anyway, talking about Assam, let's get to Assam. Where is Assam? So when we are talking about what is happening in Assam, sounds like a One Piece laugh. Yes. Pa 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 pa. That's sorry, I know it's a laugh. Pa 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 is one of those Elbaf giants. But my favorite laugh ever in One Piece is because I share the birthday. Papaksh should make a good voice actor. I wish I be practicing. Like, I share my birthday with Blackbeard. Like, I know. So the thing is, when that happened, me and my partner were dere shishishing for like a year while we were watching One Piece. I mean, we still do, but now we are like off. Like, okay, I have watched One Piece like 4 times now, like cover to cover. She has watched One Piece for like once, and during that watch through, like, since that laugh came in with Nico Robin's backstory, we have been dere shishishing like throughout. There is hold on, what was Vasco shot? Hold on, no, is it Vasco shot or is it yeah, I think it's Vasco shot. What is Vasco shot's laugh? Hold on. Laugh. Topo. No. Yeah. Topu. That's his laugh. Like, he literally laughs. Topu. It's fucking brilliant. This is one of the reasons why I love One Piece, right? Everyone has Perona is the best. Show me. Like, he's topu. Horror. That sounds like Moria. Like, horror. What was his laugh? Whose laugh was that? Yeah. Yeah, it's also cute. I like it. I really like it. Oh, what was this? Hold on. What is Moria's laugh? Wait, you can buy cigarettes off Instamart? Pookie, if you get into another addiction, I will come to Kerala and kick you. Seriously, no. Don't even at it. I will ban you. That is for one, and then I'll come kick you. I don't care. No. Listen. I can leave Poland. The issue is I can't come back if I do leave. Like, that is the problem. That's why I'm stuck in Poland, because I can technically leave for India. I just can't come back. He lives near me. I'll kick him. Please, thank you. Please go and kick him. Please don't get your lips back blacked. Please, what? Rude. What? the funny part is a left. What? Okay. Is a leftist merc? Yeah, please don't get into smoking. Yes, please don't get into smoking. It's a bad habit. Like, seriously, you're already have a very addictive personality. Exactly why we are telling you not to get into fucking smoking, Pookie. When do you think most people have their first fucking smoke? I like this. I really like this. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Basically, force. Fucking top class. I don't know where Oda gets his inspiration, but it is fucking top class. Bro, Luffy is being clear. What? Bro, you're yeah, dude, yeah. I got fucking distracted with One Piece again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude, like, don't tempt my ADHD. Don't tempt my ADHD, please. Foso. Anyway, Jesus. See, this is the problem, right? This is the problem having ADHD, right? You really can't. Anyway, getting back to the point, yeah, I mean, it doesn't, like, mine aren't. I am sadly a smoker. So, okay. I'm gonna record this as well because this is important, and we need to talk about this a little bit more than it is actually presented. Come on, where is this? Yeah. Background. Hemant Biswa Sharma is a Nazi. Hemant Biswa Sharma is responsible for concentration camps in Assam. He's responsible for a lot of suffering for the Assami people. He's responsible for a lot of suffering for the Muslim population in Assam because he keeps calling them Mias and outgrouping them and harassing them and torturing them and putting them into concentration camps, saying that they are not citizens of the state and the country just because they're fucking Muslims. And now they're coming again after the Adivasis. Again, and this is the only person I've seen ever to talk about the issues in Assam. So let's have a listen. Shout out to Man of the Forest.
Needs your attention. Locals, tribals and farmers have been protesting to save their land. Against what? A proposed project for a luxury hotel near the national park. But here is the real problem. Kaziranga floods every year. Which is a natural thing. Kaziranga is a floodplain. And when it floods, thousands of animals like one-horned rhinos, tigers and elephants move to higher ground, which also is a natural process. The major concern here is this project is likely to block these migration routes of these animals, leaving them more vulnerable to road accidents and poaching. Another major concern is a project at this scale will likely disrupt the fragile ecosystem there. In the April of 2019, the Supreme Court banned all new constructions in public and private land in 9 identified corridors of the Kaziranga National Park, which is kind of contradictory to this new proposed luxury hotel project. Pranab Dole, a land rights activist who protested against these developments, was arrested. And once he got bail, he was arrested again under the National Security Act.
This is something that the government has done with multiple activists, especially environmental activists, where they get arrested over some random thing, they get bail and they get arrested under NSA. This is not new. In India, the most deadliest job is being an environmental lawyer or environmental journalist. Environmental journalists have been killed at 50%. 50% of all environmental journalists are killed by allegedly the government. It is the deadliest job in India. The reason why is because environmental journalism directly affects and attacks Ambani Adani nexus in this country, which are the primary funders of the BJP. And now this.
Unfortunately, news like this does not reach the mainstream media, and the people affected do not even have the resources to make their voices heard. So it is up to people like you and me to talk about it and bring wildlife issues into the limelight. Kaziranga needs your attention.
It's not just a wildlife issue, by the way. It's also an Adivasi issue. Because this land is also given to the Adivasis. This is Adivasi land that the government claims is not, randomly. This is Bokakhat Barpet area. The arrest of indigenous rights activist Pranab Dole has intensified protests in Assam, Kaziranga region, where Adivasi families are resisting the construction of the proposed hotel program on agricultural land they claim to have cultivated for generations. The Dole conveyor of the Greater Kaziranga Land and Human Rights Protection Committee, GKLHRPC, seriously, I need people to keep name short, was arrested on July 12th in connection with the protests against the proposed Hyatt luxury hotel project in Ingla Pathar near Kaziranga National Park. Yes, it's Hyatt hotels. Fucking Hyatt hotels. After being remanded to 7 days of police custody, he was presented to Bokakhat Magistrate Court amid heavy police presence in July 20 for an activist. Like, seriously, be serious. Like, they are doing this as a show of force. Denied bail and sent to judicial custody. 4 other activists, Amit Nag, Bijit Kuthum, Bhaskar Saikat, Rajiv Pegu, were all arrested in connection with the case. Naga had previously contested the Assam Assembly elections from Kumaitai constituency. The bail petition filed on July 13 was rejected because of the police had invoked section 326G of the BNS. Absolutely. BNS is fucking idiotic. A session triable offense. The accused was subsequently remanded to 7 days of police custody, and the police had to also added section 3.1 of prevention of damage to public property. Massive displacement and police brutality. It's literally so heartbreaking. Abso-fucking-lutely, it is heartbreaking. This is why people need to talk about this far more. And prevention of Bhaskar Saikat and Rajiv Pegu were taken into police remand for another 2 days and later sent to judicial custody for on July 23, lawyer Matthew Pegu told. political flashpoint, and then they were released on bail. And the moment they released on bail, a day after activist Pranab Dole gets bail, Assam government detains him under NSA, National Security Act. A day after indigenous land activist Pranab Dole was granted bail in the case where police were pulled up by the session court for being overzealous, the state government has detained him under NSA. The 1980 Act allows the government to detain Dole without trial or formal charge for up to 12 months. On July 30th, the Assam government in the communication notified Dole about his detention under an NSA provision. The communication from the Assam Home and Political Department Commissioner Secretary Diganta Bora was accessed by Reporters Collective. Like, activists should be given police security, yeah, but they are given NSA, like they're given police security when they're put in jail. That is what is happening. Like, we have multiple situations where activists are in jail over NSA or UAPA. We are like, Umar Khalid is literally back in the news again because he was denied bail again. He's under UAPA for 7 years. That is the term. Like, he has already crossed the term. If the like challenges against him were proven, if he was guilty of the shit that they are saying he is, he would be in jail for less time than he's in jail for the bail offenses, for not getting bail. There is going to be another hearing. Yes, on the 27th of August, there's another hearing on the 27th of August. He was denied bail already. This is Hemant Biswa Sharma is a problem, is a symptom of the larger disease of the RSS authoritarian control on this land. Because there is also West Bengal Suvendu, who literally has a bill known as the anti-Gunda bill. The Gunda bill literally is NSA but regional. It's NSA but regional. They can literally put you in jail for the crime that you came into their mind, that they thought you were dangerous. They thought you should be in jail for thought crimes, and not even thought crimes from you, thought crimes from them. They thought you were a criminal. That's why they can put you in jail. That's the Gunda bill that the Suvendu government pushed for. And our dear Nazi fucker here, Hemanta Biswa Sharma, is completely in agreement with it. Protests against dubious hotel project. For the past 4 years, Dole and indigenous families in Assam, Galghat district have been opposing the upcoming 5-star luxury resort that is proposed to be built on the edge of Kaziranga National Park and Tiger Reserve. Again, listen, they are not building it on the edge of it. They're building on it. In September 2023, the state government, Assam Tourism Development Corporation, ATDC, had inked the Memorandum of Understanding with the Saraf Group, which runs hotels using the International Hyatt brand license in India. The MOU, an investment of 100 crore, would be made by the Saraf Group to build a 5-star luxury hotel on the edge of the Kaziranga National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in the Galaghat district. Dole, who is the conveyor of the Great Kaziranga National Park, convener of the Human Rights Protection Committee, an umbrella organization that includes the residents over 100 villages around the national park, and 3 other members of the GKLHRPC, were arrested between July 12th and 13th in connection with the gathering on July 20th, which opposed the construction of the proposed hotels. Literally no one else is talking about this. And I need you to start spreading the news. Start talking about this, god damn it. And he's not coming out anymore. There is an NSA on him. NSA means he's going to be in jail for at least a year even before they have to set a date for the judicial bail. The bail was supposed to be a right. Was supposed to be a right according to the government, but now it's not. God fucking damn it. Fucking Biswa. Fucking Biswa. There is nothing else we can do other than talk about this. This is why I'm keep screaming at you to share. There is nothing new I can talk to you about. We have spoken about all of this. Contention over land next to Kaziranga, 20 families are growing. Yeah, we know they are taking over Adivasi land for this. Why do you think Manipur happens? Why do you think fucking Manipur happened? Manipur happened because the government wanted the resources under the fucking mountains. It didn't directly just happen out of the fucking blue. BJP didn't go into there. RSS didn't start meeting mighty groups out of nowhere. They wanted the fucking... Oh, Jesus, I lost the train of thought. No one talks about this. There is no discourse about this. It is so fucking funny. People even talk about Manipur, but they never talk about the underlying issue or the hands of the RSS and how they have gotten into every single outlet in this. NRA has been pillaged and plundered for decades and decades. Yes, absolutely. It has by every single fucking government. And it is getting worse. Getting worse. And no one is talking about it. And it... Yeah, I mean, my frustrations mean nothing here, to be honest. And it is because of the RSS. Predominantly because of the RSS. And because of Congress as well. But even the worsening of the situation is because of the fucking RSS. And again, Congress, RSS, same shit, people. Christ. The another thing that we have to talk about here is the vassalization of India has been completed. India now is going to be taking 25% or a quarter of their LPG supply directly from the US. We are going to be directly dependent on the US since 2027 for our energy supplies. For people who know, this is absolutely terrible because America is going to fuck us over. They have and they will, and we are basically under their thumb at this point. India plans to build up a quarter of its liquefied petroleum gas imports from the US in 2027, a move that would cut its reliance on the Middle East and support efforts to secure a trade deal with Washington, three sources with knowledge of the matter said. New Delhi faced its worst LPG shortage earlier this year. Erica, yeah, exactly. Kirk. We got kirked, by the way. This is us getting kirked. And closure of the Strait of Hormuz disrupted supplies. The government invoked emergency measures to divert petroleum feedstock from industry to household which use LPG as cooking gas. The world's third biggest oil importer, consumer, who about 90% of its overall 2.85 million metric tons of LPG imports from the Middle East in 2025, import accounted for 66% of India's LPG consumption according to the government data. And we are moving it to the fucking US. We are moving it to fucking US, which means we are far more under control of the US and subsequently Israel. Talk to me again about how the Indian Prime Minister is a CIA asset, and I will agree with you. I will fucking agree with you. Because at this point, there is no other good way to suggest what is happening is good for India or Indians. This killing of the BRICS currency, killing of every single BRICS initiative. Tell me again how Modi is a BRICS fucking asset. I don't know, guys. I fucking don't know. We are flooded because their culture, political wet dreams, upper caste never been flooded before. Yes, that is true. Mowgli is BRICS asset. I wish. Yeah, true. He accuses Sonia Gandhi as a dancer, but he himself is dancing for Trump. Yeah, he dances for everyone. He dances for every single person involved. Not just Sonia Gandhi. It's every single person. He dances for everyone. Literally everyone. Anyone who can give him a photo op, he dances for. This year's index declined by 30 million tons due to low supplies. One of the sources said LPG could rise about 20 million tons in 2027 as demands recover around 31 million tons, the sources said. You know, the funny part is this is just going to increase the prices. This is just going to increase the prices. Like American natural gas is far more expensive than Middle East. Is farther, it is. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's talk about Faye. Let's talk about what is facing. Let's give her the introduction. This is going to be another shorter video, more or less. So I'm going to record this a little bit. At least I hope I do. Hold on, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, tangent time. Tangent fucking time. Tangent time. Tangent time. Because this is a video that was posted by Sonam Wangchuk. This is a tangent.
आज मुझे अपने गांव आए 5 दिन हो जय हिंद
Hold on, can you hear this?
दोस्तों जय हिंद दोस्तों आज मुझे
Yeah, I can't hear it myself. I can barely hear it myself. It is like maybe he's low volume because the guy can't speak for shit anymore.
अपने गांव आए 5 दिन हो गए और अनशन तोड़े 12 दिन लगभग 11 किलो में से 6 किलो वापस आ गए हैं और कुछ ही हफ्तों में मैं अपनी साधारण जिंदगी बिता पाऊंगा.
Literally not possible, by the way. Literally not possible.
मगर आप लोगों से दूर आने पर भी जब भी मैं आंखें बंद करता हूं तो मेरे आंखों के सामने जंतर मंतर के नज़ारे नाचने लगती हैं. इससे पहले मुझे बताया जाता था कि युवा पीढ़ी जेनजी बहुत ही
Yeah, vocal cords सूख गए. Absolutely. Like, he has no vocal cords left. Like, okay, you know what happened? He went to Nitin Nabin, drank from him, took his dick up his ass to the point where his dick moves and his mouth moves. And that's why he can't speak clearly, because he still has the remnants of his cum stuck inside his throat.
निकम्मे हैं, आलसी हैं, डिसऑर्गेनाइज्ड, अव्यवस्थित हैं, सेल्फिश हैं, स्वार्थी हैं. मगर मैं हमेशा कहता था कि नई पीढ़ी को, नववयस्कों को अगर हम इज्जत और जिम्मेदारी दें तो उनसे बढ़कर कोई नहीं. रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी और रिस्पेक्ट दें तो आप लोगों ने मुझे सही साबित किया.
राजा के कुआ से घूट पी लिया है. इफ यू नो दिस हिंदी वचन, कुआ, like drawing from the well of the king. Like, all I can think of when I read that is like, बाबा जी का प्यार हमें भी मिला, basically. Hold on. I need to tweet that. No. Forget that for a second. Hold on, Baba. What is Babaji? No. It wasn't Babaji. It was... what was the line? Hold on. It's Guruji ka pyar. It's Guruji ka pyar. Hold on. See, after... What was this? Guys, do you have a GIF? Do you have a GIF for this? Like Sacred Games GIF? The fuck? The fuck? Someone send me the GIF. Someone send me the GIF. Link to the GIF. This new GIF shit. What GIF, bro? Guruji ka pyar. This GIF. Oh, found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Just gonna crop it a little bit. Yeah, there you go. But seriously, guys, do follow. The liking kinda is meaningless. We are literally suppressed here to shit. What the fuck? Like, guys, does anyone take her seriously?
कैंसिल होगा। एक तरफ हम लोग इतना काम कर रहे हैं कि राइट टू सर्विस बिल लेकर के आ रहे हैं कि अधिकारियों को काम करना ही पड़ेगा और व्यक्ति को सर्विसेज मिलनी ही चाहिए और आप दवाई जैसी महत्वपूर्ण चीज को
Hold on, why is this flipping back and forth? Is there some noise coming in? Oh, Jesus, fine. She disappeared during Delhi protests. Like, are you really the same? Yeah. My brain shut down when I see her. Yeah, I mean, she's a fucking troll. She's a fucking troll. Anyway, so there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. Like, just quickly mention, but it's gone. Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? What is this? What is this fucking shit? Like, okay, we are doing random shit, okay? Give me 1 second. We will get to the main news in a second.
Well, let's get you started with some breaking news that's coming in, and this is a major breakthrough that has now emerged in the Delhi police cyber and forensic investigation into the alleged digital campaign that's linked to the CJP protest violence of 20th of July. Investigators claim thousands of fake social media accounts were used to amplify controversial and inflammatory content between...
Listen, they don't even try to be neutral news media anymore. They're literally like sucking the thumb, because it is that big, right? Yeah, it is owned by Adani, yes, of Modi.
Between July 20th and 23rd. What we are learning from our sources now is that it was made to appear widely viewed, it was widely shared, and there was traction that was initiated for such inflammatory posts on social media. The probe is examining the suspected use of a foreign bot network to artificially boost these posts and videos across multiple social media platforms.
It's not entirely false because CJP used AP's IT cell network, which is mostly around NRIs.
So let's get you a sense of what CNN News 18 has accessed via our sources, and these are the details and the scoop that we can tell you of where exactly the probe is at. So here's what the police believe, that fake accounts were created to spread content that was believed to be inflammatory on social media. The investigation suggests that there is use of a foreign bot network, that foreign bot network was using or being used to boost the kind of views or kind of engagement that these posts would get. An attempt was made to reach vaster audience in a short span of time, which is why these bots were used to keep that engagement and that momentum going on. The period that the police are now investigating is July 20th to 23rd. Remember, 20th is the one where violence broke out. The reels that were made during these 3 days, they were systematically shared, and it looks like it was not as organic as one would like to believe. What the police is also investigating now is that this digital campaign was meant to amplify the social media narrative and tilt it towards one particular narrative.
Yes, please go right. Like, okay, this was literally...
Thousands of these bot accounts.
Anyway, fuck that. We'll just start with the other main point, and then I'm gonna head out as well. There's one, like, I see random inflammatory shit here, guys. There's random inflammatory shit here. Like, there is a Cockroach Janata Party from Bihar position talking about, like, hating on Congress. I'm like, yeah, dude, we know. Like, there's this random shit in the background that, because see, the thing is, when I'm doing this, I'm also checking if there is more news coming in. Like, this is what they're running. Like, this is an app handle. Like, yeah, dude, we know. Like, at this point, CJP and AAP being the same party is just like, yeah, we know. God damn it. Like, can people please understand war once? Anyway, fucking Nadda. Biswa Sharma. What the fuck? What Indian passport has become someone of Modi government now flaunts their passports abroad when they earlier used to hide them? What? Is she dumb? Is she fucking dumb? Jesus Christ. Okay, I can't with this woman. Fuck it. Anyway, let's talk about Brij Bhushan.
Singh, you'll remember this photograph. He was accused of sexual harassment on multiple counts by women wrestlers while he was heading the Wrestling Federation in India. A Delhi court has today acquitted him of all of those charges because we understand, according to the court, there were inconsistencies and contradictions in the evidence presented during the trial. Now, before we go further, we must point out that an acquittal does not mean that nothing happened. It means that the prosecution was not able to prove guilt beyond reasonable doubt. And that actually puts our entire justice system under reasonable doubt, because I'm going to take you through the beats of this whole story. It played out.
The justice system is literally corrupt, okay? Like, you have to realize the justice system is literally corrupt in India. You can get out if you're rich. You have, like, last time there was this case where a guy rode through and killed 2 people. He was like 17, 18 or something. He was driving a Thar or something. And his punishment was writing an essay or how sorry he was. Women supporting BJP is like chicken supporting KFC. I'm sorry if I sound misogynistic. You don't.
Over the course of 3 years, and it's indicative of what happens in India when women go up against a powerful man. Before we go further, like, share, subscribe. Remember, sign up for our...
Like, share, subscribe, please. If you can, please do. Your subscription mean a lot. Seriously, leftists out there, please do support. It really helps. Especially if you're living in Europe or America, because your subscriptions are literally free if you are part of the Amazon thing. If you have an Amazon subscription, you can literally subscribe for free. Pune Porsche case, how can anyone forget? Absolutely.
Membership where you will get access to a news bulletin.
I should probably also say this. Yeah, this news, this analysis, this commentary comes for the people, by the people, of the people. I fucked that up, but fine.
10 minutes, you can find out what's going on around the world without any of the trauma that comes with it. Okay, so...
Okay, listen, by the way, this is also something I don't like. Without the trauma that comes with it. That is just wrong. That is just wrong. Like, this is why no one likes a centrist. You have to be able to be surprised.
So for decades, Brijbhushan Sharan Singh was one of the most influential figures of Indian wrestling, and he is one of Uttar Pradesh's most powerful politicians. He's called Bahubali, or strongman. Elected into parliament 6 times, 5 on the BJP ticket, 1 on the Samajwadi Party ticket. He built a reputation of having enormous political influence in eastern Uttar Pradesh. And inside of Indian wrestling, however, his influence was arguably even greater. He was the president of the Wrestling Federation of India. He presided over the body responsible for organizing competitions, for selecting athletes, overseeing the careers of Indian wrestlers. And that gave him extraordinary influence over the lives of these wrestlers. And remember, there were a lot of women wrestlers involved. Now, what happened is back in 2023, 6 women wrestlers accused him of sexual harassment. The alleged incidents, according to the charge,
There was also a minor who accused him of sexual harassment. She was 16, 17, but her family was pressurized into taking their case back by Brijbhushan Sharma.
that were later filed by Delhi police took place over the course of several years between 2016 and 19. Over, sometimes in the office, sometimes in his home, sometimes in hotel rooms, and it just went on.
Yeah, sorry. Brijbhushan Singh. I'm getting confused between my Nazis.
One of these women was Olympian Vinesh Phogat. At the time, the identity...
No. They are not poor or anything. They are still casteist fuckers. One is a literal Nazi.
These were not made public, but later she came out herself and she said that she was one of those who filed a complaint. Now, when the women first approached the authorities, they were met with inaction. Nothing happened. And then they did something extraordinary. India's most celebrated wrestlers, Olympic medalists, Commonwealth champions, world champions, they left their training grounds and they sat on the streets in protest in Jantar Mantar in Delhi. This happened on the 23rd of April, 2023. Now, their demand was simple: register an FIR and investigate these allegations, remove him from his position while the investigation is taking place. Now, the sports ministry assured them that they will put a committee together, and this oversight committee will investigate and it will run the federation in the meantime. So the wrestlers called off their protest for the time being. The sports ministry put together a 5-member oversight committee headed by Mary Kom, the boxing champion, and gave it the job of investigating in 4 weeks and in the meantime running the federation's administration. The committee submitted its report in April. That report was not made public. Nobody could see what was in it. No criminal proceedings followed. No action was announced against Brijbhushan Sharan Singh. And the women wrestlers who were protesting felt betrayed. They returned to Jantar Mantar, this time demanding not a committee but an FIR and a criminal investigation.
बलात्कार जनता पार्टी when I say people raise fingers on Revana Reddy कि देखो वो भी चोर है, मैं छोटा चोर हूँ. Yeah, I mean, Prajwal Revanna is basically घर का Epstein.
Then came the big turning point. Remember, months had gone past since this had started. The wrestlers then approached Supreme Court. They argued that despite allegations of serious sexual offences, Delhi police had not registered an FIR. 2 days later, the Supreme Court sent a notice to the Delhi police demanding that FIR, and events moved quickly. On the 28th of April, the Delhi police registered 2 FIRs against Brijbhushan Sharan Singh. One was about the 6 complaints from the 6 adult wrestlers, and the second one was made by a minor wrestler. It was an allegation by a minor wrestler, so it came under POCSO, which is crime of a sexual nature against children. In June, 2 months after that FIR was filed and investigation was completed, Delhi police filed a charge sheet against Brijbhushan Sharan Singh. He was accused of assault, criminal force to outrage the modesty of a woman, dealing with sexual harassment, stalking and criminal intimidation. And his close associate in the Wrestling Federation, the Assistant Secretary Vinod Tomar, was also named in the charge sheet. Now, according to that police charge sheet, and this was the first time any sort of criminal details were made available or made public, there was a pattern of sexual harassment. The allegation said that he would touch them inappropriately during training camps, during tournaments, during official meetings. He would touch their breasts and their chest without consent on the pretext of checking their breathing or their posture. He would attempt to hug them and embrace them against their wishes. He would run his hands all over their bodies in a way that complainants described sexual and unwelcome. Sexually colored remarks, including comments about their appearance and their bodies, inviting athletes to meet him alone in his office or in his residence, making them uncomfortable, intimidation. Some wrestlers alleged that they feared speaking out because he could control selections, careers, and opportunity within Indian wrestling. And it said that this had happened in the Wrestling Federation office, in Brijbhushan Charan Singh's official residence, in his office, and during international competitions when they traveled overseas. Now, that was one FIR because of those 6 adult wrestlers. Remember, there was a second FIR because one complainant was a minor. In that second complainant, the police actually closed.
Prajwal Revanna from MP, from Karnataka. I talked about Revanna Reddy. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. There's another one, the ABVP leader. Jeez. Yeah. Like most of the top BJP people and top even ABVP people are fucking rapists.
The case. They said that the complainant and her father no longer supported the allegations, and the investigators found insufficient evidence to continue. And the Delhi court accepted that closure report in May 2025, bringing the minors' case to an end. Now, this left the case of 6 adult wrestlers. July 2023, when the Delhi court took cognizance of the charge sheet and summoned Brijbhushan Charan Singh, they appeared before the court that month. They were granted interim bail. But the legal battle was to continue. So he's been out on bail this entire time. Almost a year later, the court examined evidence during the investigation, decided that there was enough material to formally frame charges. So Brijbhushan Singh's offenses included sexual harassment, criminal intimidation, and outraging the modesty of a woman. The trial began, but it was in camera, which means that it took place behind closed doors. Media was not allowed to attend the trial. And this is because, as per the Indian law, when the allegation is sexual offenses, there is a attempt to protect the privacy and the identity of the complainants. Now, over the next 2 years, the court heard that testimony, and the prosecution was to establish a pattern of sexual harassment, which obviously they have failed to do. Final arguments were on the 2nd of July this year. Then the court took a month to give its judgment, and it gave its judgment today. Additional Chief Judicial Magistrate Ashwini Parvar decided that Brijbhushan Charan Singh and Vinod Kumar are to be acquitted. Now, according to one of Singh's lawyers, the court said that there was inconsistencies and contradictions in the testimonies that the prosecution called for witnesses, and concluded that the prosecution failed to establish guilt beyond reasonable doubt. The full written judgment has not come. So the media can't attend a judgment because it's in media. So you are dependent on one of the lawyers coming out and telling you what happened, or the actual judgment that gets printed out and published. We don't have access to that judgment yet. So we don't know from the judge directly what the reasonings were. All we know is what Brijbhushan Charan Singh's lawyer has come out and said. Charan Singh is treating it like this verdict has vindicated him. He said, I said from the first day, every single allegation against me will be proved false. I have faced the harshest punishment. Today, the court has acquitted us with honor. Today is the moment of happiness. Within hours of that verdict, Olympian Vinesh Phogat has announced that they will challenge that acquittal, which means that it will now go before the Delhi High Court. The High Court will not conduct the trial all over again. What it will do instead is it will examine the judgment of the trial court, the evidence, the witness testimonies, the legal reasoning, to decide whether that acquittal should stand or not, or whether it should be opened and heard again. It can uphold the verdict and order further proceedings, or it can decide.
Rahul opposes RSS on mic, but does he know he's standing right beside a RSS member? Yes, he does. See, that is why we do not support Congress either. Congress itself is entreated in, Congress itself is an RSS outlet. Getting rid of the BJP is not going to solve any issues. Getting rid of the RSS is. That's why from the beginning, I have been saying that BJP is just a symptom. The real battle is with the RSS.
To open the case one more time, where whichever side loses has the option of going to Supreme Court. So today's verdict is a major milestone, but it's not the final chapter. And through this entire case, it was obvious that this individual was extremely, extremely powerful, because The Delhi police just refused to file an FIR against him until the Supreme Court told them to do so. They were Olympic medal winners who were sitting in Jantar Mantar, on whom Amir Khan had made films. And they were sitting in Jantar Mantar demanding that the person who was sexually harassing them be examined, investigated criminally. And they got no response. They were dragged away by the police. Those visuals were stark, and we remember those visuals as and when they happened. And it was only after the Supreme Court stepped in that there was any sort of investigation from the side of the Delhi police. And now we understand that the prosecution was not able to prove any of this, or was not able to prove it beyond reasonable doubt. Of course, now we looked to the High Court, because this case will obviously go to the High Court. But it makes you stop and wonder how hard it is, even for someone who has won an Olympic medal for the country, which means you have access to media, you have access to social media, you have the ability to get your story told. Even then, it is so difficult in our country to get justice.
The issue here is, the predominant issue here is not just that, oh, just because you won an Olympic medal. The issue here is because majority of the population does not care about women being raped. Majority of the population does not have the empathy to stand up for people and with people. They only do it when it affects them. And this ideological difference is why people like Brij Bhushan Singh keep winning their seat, are still fielded by candidates. And this is also there because Brij Bhushan Singh himself is a person who is really popular within his own constituency because of this issue that no one pushes for ideologies. They push for single person, like voting blocks, like Vijay, like Raufay is doing right now. Like, look, we have a person who has won this and this. Why can't they get justice? The issue here is specifically, you do not need to have won an Olympic medal to get justice. But that only happens when you're clear about your political ideologies, where you actually land. Do you actually push feminism? Do you actually push Marxism? Do you actually push ML? Do you actually push leftist socialist ideologies? And if you don't do that, and if you don't talk about these things, people like Brij Bhushan Singh go off scot-easy. People like Biswa go off easy. People like Prajwal Revanna or Revanna Reddy go off easy. Because you need to stop supporting these people at a systematic level, not just individual level. You can't just pick and choose. You have to attack the whole system, not the individual, because it's the system that props them up and protects them.
Or to go up against powerful people. And I want to remind you here, and this is a really important factor, that when the wrestlers sat in protest, they used very polite language. बड़ी तमीज से उन्होंने बोला था कि investigation कर लो. Nobody used bad language. They behaved like very respectable daughters of this country. And still there was no justice. Makes you stop and think, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, true. But Constitution gives them right to form groups and have different ideologies. I'm not opposing Constitution, but bhai, what are their wrongdoings? The wrongdoing is not following an ideology that actually helps them fight this kind of opposition. Like, imagine this. You are trying to beat someone in, I don't know, like the first thing that comes in mind is Pokemon. But let's say, tell me a name of a fucking game. Rock, paper, scissors. Like, let's take rock, paper, scissors. They are showing up with a rock. And what you're trying to do is, what these guys are trying to do is trying to beat a rock with scissors. They need paper. That's the problem. The ideology itself is not an issue. The ideology is just useless if you're trying to organize and beat people like this. Because these people have a systematic control on the system. You can't beat them with liberal centrist politics. I'm sorry, you just can't do it. You have to organize. You have to revolt. You have to protest. You can't be nice about this. Anyway, having said that, we still have to raid out because I have to head out. Thank you so much for being here, guys. It was fucking amazing. Today was a good day. And I have to check who is online. I don't know. You tell me. Seaman, wish us luck. I am wishing you luck. Let's check. Let us check. Ceasefire now. What is ceasefire? Sure. Yeah, it was a good stream. Election day in many states. Thank you for the bits, Diksha. Thank you so much. Win stream, absolutely. Absolutely win stream. All the best for election day in the US. Good. Do you want me to cover it? Do you want me to cover it? There's a lot of shit I want to talk about American elections, but like also, but like mostly Indian, but I don't know. Maybe you'll like it. Because I know literally everything about American elections and a lot more in depth as well, like as compared. Not as compared to Indian elections, but like I know a shitload about American elections, nearly as much as I know about Indian. It's more complicated than just two parties. It is far more complicated than just two parties. You know what we'll do? You know what we'll do? We will divide the discussion topics based on like international or national. Yeah, so what we'll do is like Tuesdays when most of the Indian news drops, we will do Indian politics. Like Monday, Tuesday, not Monday, Tuesday. Like I normally don't stream on Monday. Like Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll do Indian. Wednesday, Thursday, we'll do international. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever is happening, because there's a lot of shit happening in the weekends. Does that sound cool? So tomorrow we can do American. Also raid channel, yeah. That works. Yeah, perfect. If that works, that works. I just wanted to ask, Zarbo, are you a mod of the other channel as well? Peacefire Now? Are you a mod there? Why does the person... Hold on. I need to sub to them first. Hold on. I need to sub to them first. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to quickly sub to them. Peacefire is just great. Okay. All right. Like, I just saw their face. Do you think they kind of look like Ethan Klein? Like, just by the face of it, kind of looks like Ethan Klein, no? I know it's gross, but still. I am sorry. Don't tell him that. I will not.